let's say 90% of it, but then I'll go back and watch key plays and stuff. And it's not ideal, but listen, from the 916, is there an issue with the YouTube feed? Is there? Or did Chris just not hit the button?
There's this thing that if you hit the button and then have to move to a different screen for something, it kind of reads it as like, oh, I'm not going to do that.
Well, I thought this thing was working perfectly. We're having I've now been added to the list for the work group meetings, if you will, every Thursday.
I'm attempting to dazzle Dave.
And Chris, I think you were on the one last week.
I was not.
Oh, okay, then. I think it's a company-wide thing, and it's mostly engineers. I'm told that I'm the only talent on the list, but it's mostly engineers, producers, and stuff like that to talk about the software we use to broadcast. And Jason, our engineer, Jason, put me on that because he's like, yeah, dude, it'd be good to have somebody in. You want to? I was like, yeah, I want to be a part of that. Are you kidding me? I got questions.
Wait, why would you be a part of it?
What do you mean?
I mean, we really haven't been a part of it at all throughout this entire process.
I know. I didn't know there, but here's the thing. I didn't know there was an it. I didn't know there was a thing. And then he told me about these meetings, and it's basically designed to give feedback and have questions. And, hey, if you want to do this, if you want to do that, you either can't do it or here's how we can do it. And apparently our streaming software comes from some dude that wrote it, I don't know, and, worked. It's not like we used to use StreamYard. It was this big streaming software, and this one I keep being told is better. But it's despite I don't even know how to get this across. Despite probably how I come off, I'm really obsessed with the user experience and being able to do things. Like, for example, we used to be able to, on our old software, which was much less clunky, if I'm being honest, we used to do things like, oh, hey, here's Victor Wembanyama at the podium talking about the thing. And then our YouTube users would be able to see the clip, and our listeners with no video, they'd hear the clip just like we do now. It'd be no change for them, but I think it's a big deal for our viewers to be able to see the video itself, which we can't. We can, I guess, technically do this, but we would have to download the video, then email the video over to Chris, and then Chris would have to load the video into the software, and then when I call for it, hit play, and then hopefully everything, once it maximizes the video, minimizes back to the proper measurements where you and I are both split screen perfectly, which also apparently to get us to split screen perfectly takes an act of God in the morning by Chris it's stuff like that.
Seamless.
And so, like, for example, on the air, Chris drives me nuts and I want him to die sometimes. Off the air, in a nice way. Not like
nice
real,
death.
Not real. It's like a your mom joke. Like not you real your mom, not real die, but like, step on a Lego. So, but off the air, I'm incredibly protective of Chris or you or any of you. We're a team. And so when there's stuff like that happens, and I know it's killing Chris before, and not in the way I want to kill Chris, but in the psychological way, then it's like, okay, well, it seems like we should be asking. So I'm going to get on this call and feel it out. But I've been assured that it is an open forum to share issues. And so I have like a list of issues, literally a list of issues that I have in my phone that I've written down. And it's going to be one of those, because I'm new to it, like I apologize in advance if this has been covered. Here's my questions. And I'm really curious how that's going to go over. Is this really one of those meetings? Or is it one of those where some of these people are required to be on the call, asking questions is verboten because that keeps them from something else and extends the meeting? And then the questions I ask is there going to start being some defensive stuff? As oftentimes people will, when you're in their corner of the store, get very defensive as if you're insulting their work, when really it's just, I want to know if we can do the thing. And if not, I want to know if there's a path to be able to do the thing. And if we can't do the thing, I would like to know why we can't do the thing and why that makes sense. So I'm sure it'll go. Are you going to be on the one this Thursday?
I will be out at Super Taco.
That's right. Super Taco, by the way, this Thursday, the 11th.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, Chris will be out there for is that day one?
Day one. Mexico versus South Africa.
Yeah, so he'll be
at Estadio Azteca.
Mexico versus. I just want to get this on record, by the way. Mexico versus U.S. in the World Cup final.
I respect
The Mexico, dude. If it was the Mexico versus the U.S. in the World Cup final, you would be rooting for who, Chris?
Mexico.
Yeah. Hear that, everybody? Just let that sink in. And sunk in. All right. How was your day?
It was good.
Yeah.
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 We have a meeting today as well. You know that?
We do?
Yeah.
Show meeting?
Uh-huh.
Wednesday. Okay.
I think once a month.
Is that one today? Okay.
Today. Just preparing you.
I love these.
Yeah.
Should I get you a football?
You know, it's funny. I was showing we got a water football, and so we were swimming over the weekend. I was showing my daughter how to throw a spiral, and I thought about how
You were
funny.
showing her how to throw a spiral?
Because for some reason I can throw a spiral with this water football. And so she's like, how do I throw a spiral? And so I'm like showing her where to put her hands, and and then I was thinking to myself how funny this is if you guys were there, that who I famously cannot throw a spiral unless I Dan Quisenberry that sucker and go submarine basically. So yeah, we were having fun with that. Oh, we have that
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Yeah, for real. We have that. Why is this guy calling? Oh, hello.
Hello, just wanted to get on the air and invite the guys to the American Outlaws watch parties.
What's
No.
No, I don't know what he's talking about.
Huh?
Oh, hello. Yeah, watch parties for American Outlaws watching U.S.
No, we have our own watch party. God bless you, but come on, go to our watch. Why are we going to advertise other watch parties when the only watch party? Listen, I'm just going to say, look, Chris wouldn't say this. I'm going to say this. And not for any other reason other than it's true and we like to be honest with each other. I've heard that there are other watch parties for the international soccer tournament. They're all going to be terrible.
Are any of them going to be at Super Taco?
I'm talking
That's
about
the one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the ones that aren't at Super Taco. The one at Super Taco is the only one that matters.
And because you know why?
Why?
Not only can you win a Mexico jersey at the first one,
Oh,
I've been told
yeah.
you might be able to get some A's tickets at all of them.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, it's not just average
Wow.
taco.
Okay. So there's the gauntlet. Any other watch parties giving away Team Mexico jerseys? Any other watch parties giving away athletics tickets? I don't think so.
Any other have Christopher Laud?
Any of the others have Christopher Laud? I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
I think it's good.
I think it's good. I just don't know what the general public, how they feel.
You'll get to hear a lot of this. Yeah.
For Laud Squad, unite.
We need to get him a USA jersey to give away because I know at least one of yours is Team USA. What about like a split kit for you, dude?
I'm good.
You good? Team Mexico over there. It's fine.
Split kit.
Makes you wonder, is there some sports radio going on in Mexico, you think, right now? Like Guadalajara Sports Radio, where they're talking about, the Mexican sports, and then there's like some dude on there and is like, Team USA, bro.
Maybe.
I'll bet you not one person on
At
radio.
Superburger.
Well, yeah, exactly. They're out at Superburger. Super Barbecue.
Join us at Super Pizza.
Burger Superior.
What is the Mexican version of Chris or Christopher? Is there one? Like John is Juan.
Cristobal.
So like Cristobal Verot is out at Super Pizza. Mm-hmm. And the hosts are like, hey, so who are you rooting for? Oh, USA.
Yeah.
But hold on, you're what? Really? You're born and raised here? You root for what? And he's like, yeah, USA, red, white, and blue, baby.
Way to go, Cristobal.
Yeah, way to go. I'll bet you not one radio show in Mexico that has that person. But here we are.
We're one of one.
Turncoat. That's fine. That's whatever.
Yeah. With pride.
Yeah. What else we got here? Hello to everybody in the chat.
Hi, chat.
Go to YouTube and watch us there. Hello to everybody on the text line at 441140. And you can call us unless you're trying to advertise lesser.
Hey, I heard you guys talking about your watch party. I want to talk about a different one.
Sure, he's a nice guy. I was just thinking, hey, let's get as many people out there as possible. But,
Trying to invite us.
Yeah, maybe that was it. He was trying to invite us.
Taken. Sorry, fella.
Seats taken.
Seats taken. Might go out and crash his international soccer tournament.
Really?
Up here at some point. Is that rude?
No.
I've thought about that before. It actually has occurred.
Who, the one with mine?
Yeah.
No. Come out.
No, you understand the thought process, though, right? Like, I'm being serious now. Like, that's your appearance, and you're out there, and and this could go for any other like station appearance, right? Like, you're out there, you're hosting, it's your thing, and then I roll out there. Like, I feel like in some ways it's rude. Like, I don't want to take any shine off of Chris. Am I overthinking it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought of it as being supportive, much like
That's what I think of.
Alan and Chris Watkins
Yeah.
had the NCAA. Like, we all went out there.
We did.
It wasn't to take anything away from them. It was to support them.
But I'll be honest, that thought was in the back of my head too. It was. The thought was in the back of my head. But then the way I couched it is, Tim couched it is, I thought, well, if I was out at an event and Alan or you or whoever showed up, I'd be really happy to see you.
Wasn't a jinx?
Well, other than the fact that I was accused, despite the fact that I bought drinks for people and was trying to be as friendly as I could, that somebody was at the bar.
Yeah.
Somehow they got it mixed up that like I didn't pay for the drinks.
No, and
Maybe because I told him that.
I was there saying like, no, I was there. I saw Dave do it. He
Yeah.
offered this.
Yeah.
He's like, he's fine.
Like I left my card, the whole thing. I closed the tab. I left a nice tip. Like that whole deal.
Norm.
Right. Like can't do that. Can't ever do that. He went back and texted the invite at 44 at 441140. Oh, you know, I respect the hustle. So yeah, Media League tonight.
Something tells me they won't have any problems.
I'm with you.
You ready for it?
Yeah. I had fun playing last week.
Yeah.
I played my ass off Friday at that tournament. And then I went out Sunday and I got a little hitch going on right now. And so I'm hoping that was just a one-time thing. I'm going to have to hit some balls again
Okay.
before Media League.
And a burger? Burger.
No.
No.
I'll be no offense to our friends over there, but no.
That just weighed you down?
The burger was great.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, whatever. This is just me. I'm not paying $18 for a cheeseburger.
Ah,
Fries.
okay.
Not doing it.
Got
Not
it.
doing it.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Won't do it.
Don't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Okay. And we're a little early. Not much, but like maybe tea time or two earlier this week.
We're also playing with Ramey. I hope that works out
Why wouldn't it?
because I'd be nervous.
You'll be nervous?
I am very intimidated by Mike Ramey.
Yeah, but we're also with our big boss.
Yes,
you should
we
be
are.
more intimidated by.
I should
him.
be. You're right. But
Maybe you'll
there's,
be cartmates
there's
again.
something about Ramey. When I'm around, I love Mike, but when I'm around Mike Ramey, there's people in this world, I think everybody has these types of people where when I'm around, I'm a full grown man and father of two.
I'm a man.
I'm a man. But when I'm around Mike Ramey, I'm instantly 17 again. I am 100% like a different. When I'm around, if I was a Chihuahua, I'm just trying to make this analogy. If I was a Chihuahua, every time I get around Mike Ramey, I do the thing where like I roll over on my belly to show submission and like his approval, and then I get a little belly scratch, and then I pop back up. Like
Maybe he will scratch your belly.
I'd be fine with That's
Yeah.
good. Hey, remember when I told you about that? Never mind.
Are you going to be his cartmate or Big Jim's or Big Boss Jim?
I don't know. I imagine. It worked out well with Jim before.
Yeah.
I imagine so. I wouldn't mind being Mike's cartmate.
You getting a cart this time, Jason?
I'm not sure. I like to walk.
Yeah, then walk.
But weren't you whining last time?
Whining?
Yeah.
Was he? Were you?
He left us.
Oh.
He left us.
The only whining was the about the walk-in.
That was terrible.
At the end.
Now, is it the same thing today? Is it the same thing every week where we go 1 to 9 and then
Yeah,
one?
I imagine. I don't know.
You should get a car. Hey, they have. I don't know if they still have them in Hagen or not, but they used to have these like surfboards that you could rent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, where it was.
Sure, I'd spill.
You throw the cart on. I rode them once. You put your clubs on the back, and it's basically like a. I don't know. It's not a surfboard, but you get my point.
Yeah,
and
a little scooter.
Yeah, a little
kind of
scooter
thing.
that you roll around. That's fine.
Hopefully not roll around.
Maybe we put Jim and Ramey in the same. That'd be interesting. Then they could just talk about us
Oh,
through the years.
Through the years.
Mike would have by the way, had a meeting this morning on future concerts overseas. And I
More
told
one-hit wonders?
No. I don't know that it's just there was a list of like potential artists in the area that the stadium is in England and blah blah blah. And I won't get into they're all names everybody would recognize. Big names. But one of them that caught my eye.
Ying Yang Twins?
Oh, you're going to love this, dude. Billy Ocean.
Okay.
Opening for Lionel Richie. Right?
Suddenly.
Also, when I was on the phone with the guy, I asked him my Caribbean question. Apparently they say Caribbean in England, so it's not a big deal to them. Where I always say Caribbean is only used in Caribbean Queen and Pirates of the Caribbean, and everybody else says Caribbean all the time. Yeah, think of another pop culture reference where they say Caribbean. Those are the only two I can think of. But then everybody over there says Caribbean. They don't say Caribbean.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder.
They ought to know. They colonized it.
Speaking of, great show alert I got roped into, and I'm halfway through. I think there's only one season. There's a show on Hulu called Shogun, and I first heard of it because it's just like, I don't know if it swept the Emmys last year, but man, it won a bunch of Emmys. And it's based on the James Clavell book Shogun from the 70s, and I'm like really into like, God, this is gonna sound weird. I'm really into feudal Japan and the history there. I'm obsessed with it. Like I have been for a long time. Like all that. It's fascinating. It's fascinating, the culture over there, and all the stuff that went on back in the 14, 15, 1600s and all
It's
that.
my kind of time.
Really good time. So this is
So Jason automatically hates the show.
Why? Because he doesn't.
It's a period piece.
Oh, by far.
You would hate this show if you don't like period pieces. You would hate it. But it's a really, oh my God.
I mean, the 1400s, like, what a time to be alive.
Well, also,
Name one good thing that happened in the 1400s.
well, the one I can only go by the one you tell me, which is Columbus discovering America in 1492. That Chris, a big
just
fan.
got it in time.
Just at the wire. What else? Wasn't the Magna Carta in the 1400s?
Sure.
According to Chris Farley. It was like 1461 or some crap. What else happened in the
Internet?
No, internet not yet. But the Niners did win a Super Bowl.
And by 1400s, you mean 1215 for the Magna Carta.
Right, but you're looking at the Gregorian calendar, and
Yeah.
I'm speaking in.
I'm doing Magna Carta too.
Exactly. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, the college years.
I was speaking of the Jay-Z song with Justin Timberlake.
Uh-huh.
What else happened great in the 1400s? I wonder if that
Probably
was
some good killings.
really good killings, but they needed killing. Probably a couple of good duels.
Yeah. Oh man, a joust, possibly, or was that pre-joust?
I think was that post Joust. Oh no, it was Joust didn't come around until like 1980.
Oh,
Yeah, we had you were on the little ostrich and you jumped and you ate the eggs. Video game Joust.
yeah.
It's like Space Invaders, Joust, Asteroids,
The
Defend
100 Years' War ended in the 1400s.
the 100 Years War.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's
good.
a long war.
That is a
Started
really
in the 1300s.
My goodness. That's
Would they have BBs?
Brian, what are they firing? Arrows? Somebody
Johannes Gutenberg invented the mechanical movable type.
Sticks and stones?
Yeah, literally broke bones. Like that actually happened. Well, a mechanical type. That's a good thing. I've always wondered that. Like, there's a lot of things I wonder about, like how people did whatever back then.
Kings probably won a title in the 1400s.
No, Kings probably missed the playoffs. They did
they were
just the
tanking.
lottery. Dude, imagine having to communicate using a fountain pen. And how freaking messy it would be. And there's no like backspace. There's no whiteout.
Yeah.
You got to dip like a bird feather in a jar of ink and then like dribble it off and then start writing until it starts running out and then do it all over again on your parchment. and then you got to wait for that to dry, and then you got to like roll it up and use like your wax stamp seal, and then attach it to like a bird, or your regiment of wagons,
Yeah.
like Richie, to mail it wherever, and then the person,
Yeah, how many carrying pigeons failed first?
That's what I'm saying. Then
Like I sent you a note. Did you get it?
you're just
No.
waiting for it. And by the
Or
way,
just like I'm going somewhere else.
how easy was it when you think about it like that in the 1400s to like flake on a party or or a wedding? And you're like, well, I didn't see you at the wedding. I never got it. I never got it. I never got your pigeon.
Yeah.
And maybe you did.
I
Like,
assumed you all died.
right. I just figured dysentery.
Right.
Why are you dysentery? What did Terry do?
Ah,
But yeah, you just
I sent the RSVP.
I never got it. Meanwhile, you got the pigeon right on time.
Yeah.
It was like one of those FedEx guarantee pigeons overnight. What a strange time to live in. Oh, hey.
Then Amazon pigeon came in.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been the best. You could just lie and they would believe you.
100%. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, a dragon stopped me from coming. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're like, oh, I don't feel well. Oh, bleed him. Have some heroin and bleed him. And
I feel much better after good bleeding.
yeah, exactly. And get the spirits out of his thing and make sure he's not a sorcerer. That wouldn't even come around until the 1600s. Yeah. All right. But the bottom line is we wrap up here is that I think there's one thing that is universal, and that is 14, 15, 1600s. Those are mostly times of peace where everybody was good to each other, and just everybody was nice. It wasn't none of the problems we have today. Everybody was neighborly. You didn't see that nobody worried about what religion or creed, race, color you were. Imagine that. You piss somebody off. I challenge you to a duel.
Under candlelight.
Yeah. 10 paces and turn. Or what I'm seeing in Shogun, man, where it's like they dishonor somebody and they got to commit seppuku, where they stab themselves because like they insulted someone's family. And it's just like, wow,
Does sound like a good show.
seppuku?
No, Shogun.
Oh, Shogun. It is a good show, but you don't like period pieces.
It's a good Shogun.
Getting a bunch of wagons together and like, remember
Circling.
Oregon Trail.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're trying to drive your family out to Oregon in some wagon.
Drive.
Yeah, you're trying to drive your family out there in a wagon, getting dysentery and going out and hunting deers. Well, the smart people went to Hoblet, which I think I don't know this for a fact, but I believe Hoblet was established in 1814. Family owned and operated. And so you go from the early days of the horses and carriages and then the Model Ts and, all that stuff. And now you got Chryslers make this the summer event. That's how far we've come. Right now, you can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on those hard-to-find new 2026 Ram 25 and 3500 heavy duties. Plus, you can take advantage of available 5.9% interest for 84 months. That's your financing. No payments for 90 days on select inventory. And Hoblet always has the best selection of Rams, and now they've got the best interest rates to go with it. In fact, their interest rates are so good, some call them interesting. They're truck people at Hoblet. That's why they have over 600 Rams available. Please think about that for a second. Think about like 10 Ram trucks lined up side by side. Now multiply that by 60. 600 Rams available. And more importantly, the hard-to-find ones you're looking for. That means right now your new Ram is waiting at Hoblet. You just have to go claim it. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices. Unbeatable selection. And now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. Spurs Knicks tonight, Game 4. We take our first look and start the show officially next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy, pretty much hands off. They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Drivers who switch to Progressive could save hundreds just by bundling home and auto insurance. Because you can't go wrong saving money. Unless you spend it on a guitar, never learn to play it, but lie and say that you did. Then someone hands you a guitar at a party and asks you to play, so you decide to improvise this.
Well, don't you know that but that's not it. Dreams are fun and also good.
Yep, you can't go wrong. Bundling and saving money with Progressive. Well, depends on how you spend it. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
We golfers tend to grumble too much. Golf Monthly's Nick Bonfield compiled our biggest complaints. They include our own game. The refrain, is it going to be another one of those days, should maybe be realigned and set about the next shot with positivity. Next is our equipment. We always blame our tools even though they were just along for the ride. Course conditioning is another gripe, and maybe you should try getting up while it's still dark, whether it's 108 or 32 degrees, and deal with global warming, limited budgets, and sustainability. And then go hug your superintendent for what they do. Dress codes get a lot of attention. Some feel the tradition should be maintained, and others are comfortable in T-shirts. It's a game, people. Also in the mix are rules of golf, slow play, the World Handicap System, tee time booking systems, bad luck, and more. I say you get out of it what you're willing to put into it. You're on a golf course, your phone's not ringing, and you might make a birdie or two. Enjoy the moment. There's lots of time left in the day for complaints. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction.
Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, June 13th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies. All sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
I want to compliment the audience. But I'm not gonna. No, just kidding. I was worried after game 3 because anytime you even go politic adjacent in today's society, it just becomes an absolute mudfest. And our point was, I think we did a fairly good job at saying, look, we're not trying to dip into the whole yay or nay thing. It's more of, this is a real thing. The President of the United States attended the event, the finals, and this is what didn't happen, and it was news, and stuff like jinxes, bless you, and you know, the fun part of it, if you will. And I got to be honest, man, other than a couple of randos, nobody got triggered. I think we did a really good job at saying, hey, look, we're not trying to do sides here. We're just trying to report the stuff that happened, and we report, you decide. But I am probably because, and I can hear the voices of some people saying, hey, idiot, there's like real issues in the world and we shouldn't be, you know, entertaining any of this stuff and all that. But I like to counter that by saying I'm a moron and I just like stuff that I think is fun. So I've been following because I was very excited about the jinx potential. Very excited about this. I love stuff like this.
I know you are.
And then you and I were on the air yesterday when we saw Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, that's right.
Well, let me go back. After the game, somebody asked President Trump about Stephen A. and something he said, and President Trump said he's a low IQ individual and, you know, couldn't run for office. Whatever that statement is, what we read yesterday. So Stephen A. hears that. You know he can't pass it up. So he's in front of this American flag yesterday, talking on First Take, responding to it. Chris is already shaking his head. Have you seen this?
This is why I'm sorry. I am getting political. I do not like President Trump because he brought Stephen A. Smith into the story.
I honestly, like, I don't.
Couldn't we have gone without Stephen A. being part of the story?
That's the thing. And
no.
We didn't get to hear the audio. We just saw the American flag behind Stephen A. All I can pay attention to when I'm listening to this is that Stephen, you know, we even talked about how when he tries to get all, you know, you don't want to get on my bad side. He starts talking like, you know, Clint Eastwood.
Huh.
Well, it's almost like he's mocking himself because here I'm not playing 3 minutes. I'll play 10 seconds of this, but here's Stephen A. yesterday.
I want all 3 minutes.
No, you don't. Trust me.
You want to talk about IQ? I could say I put my IQ up against yours any day of the week.
He's getting quiet.
I could go one better.
Shh.
I could ask you why you've been running from me the last year since I've wanted to talk to you. I could ask you to debate me since you think you that dude.
Okay, all right. So, there's another 3 minutes of that. So this happened just a couple hours ago, right? So in response to that now, the president tweets, Stephen A. Smith is an arrogant fool, a low IQ individual. In other words, he's, quote, dumb as a rock and totally unqualified to ever think of running for high political office or even low political office for that matter. He'd get annihilated in a debate by the most incompetent of politicians. Joe Biden's now, quote, fabled performance would look great by comparison to anything that this loudmouth huckster has to offer, which isn't much. Within a few weeks, they'd laugh him out of politics. Okay, so that was, I'm sorry, that was, what is today? Yeah, that was, because that's Eastern time. Okay, that was a couple hours. I was going to say it's 2 minutes ago. That was a couple hours ago. Look, again, I ain't taking sides. I'm not yaying or naying either of these guys. What I'm saying is a President Trump guest spot on First Take on the table now, or some form of takeout, whatever Skip Bayless or Max Kellerman's chair is it on the table now that we may get a Stephen A. President Trump one-on-one? And I gotta be honest, it's so gross. It's like the what's that, power slap that I hate? I admit it, but like I am kind of here for it, just purely from the entertainment perspective. Am I on an island? I feel like I'm on an island. I know I am with you.
I don't care about it.
You don't care about it.
Yeah.
Okay. On an island was.
Can Skip be there too? And Mad Dog.
What, I don't know. Have you ever seen like Stephen A. get pushed back on his political thoughts? Because he goes on and on about what he, quote, believes politically. But when there's the slightest pushback, he's like, okay, yeah, I can understand that.
I think it could be. Now, look, it would be a big letdown because they'd end up being like, it'd end up being like a little too nice. They'd get all polite and stuff like that. But
that's not what you want.
No, I mean, I don't want them like swinging at each other, but
Why not?
I am here. Well, I would be entertaining.
Okay, now I'm getting interested.
But I'm so I'm just saying. Okay, do I think it's going to happen? I would lean 60-40 against. But
I'm like 98 against.
But I am telling you right now, I don't care how you feel about Donald Trump, and I don't care how you feel about Stephen A. Smith. There is one, in my opinion, there is one inarguable fact about both of them, and that is they are incredibly media savvy. Incredibly media savvy. I'm just saying here on June 10th at 6:40 a.m. Pacific, please do not discount the fact that we're getting worked right now wrestling style. And that this is going to build into some sort of thing, what I'm describing, that would be a ratings bonanza for whomever, where both sides would be able to claim victory, where both sides would be able to say how great their ratings are, pay-per-view, whatever. If Stephen A. Smith and Donald Trump were to debate each other on a stage just for fun, and they put it on pay-per-view, I think you'd be surprised. I mean, again, unless it was like $89.95, but whatever, $10. I think people would be, and then like maybe followed by a wrestling match or something. Like you start combining things. I'm just saying, put it on your radar, leave it alone. It could happen.
I'll definitely leave it alone.
You gonna leave it alone?
Yeah.
Chris, I had a couple tickets to attend. Would you come with me?
No.
We'll take a break. When
we'll hear your recap.
When we return. All right. We'll get, I don't know. It was it was a weird laugh. No, you didn't have to call me out on it. It was a weird. You called me out in my ear for my weird laugh. I don't know. It came out. Clip that up because clip that. I want to hear that laugh and rewind. It was a legitimate laugh. It wasn't a forced laugh, but I do recognize it was a bit cacklish. When we come back, Spurs Knicks and the violence surrounding the NBA Finals. Is this are we right to be concerned, or is this just, hey, it's what happens when you have championships? We'll get to all that next.
The X Games are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sactown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo Center from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine. Just bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-771-1300. That's 800-771-1300.
When life calls for a little extra, a kitchen upgrade, paying off debt, or that dream vacation, Valley Strong Credit Union is here to help. With a Valley Strong home equity loan, you can tap into your home's value with competitive rates, flexible terms, and local guidance you can trust. Get approved in as little as 5 minutes, with funding in as few as 5 days. Your goals are within reach. Visit valleystrong.com to get your offer today. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 456506.
Sacramento. Get ready because the Fasteners Inc. Super Sale is back. Friday, June 12th and
Saturday, June 13th. Stop by Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet on Power Inn Road for crazy deals on DeWalt products. We're talking all of the lowest prices in Sacramento on bare tools, tool products, batteries, lasers, hand tools, outdoor power equipment, and so much more. Again, this DeWalt sale event will be June 12th from 7 till 5:30 and June 13th from 9 till 3 p.m. at Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet on Power Inn Road. Visit fastenersinc.net for more info.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the match day spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
As we roll into summer, there's a new opportunity for you to get a new truck at a great monthly payment at Folsom Chevrolet. At Folsom Chevy, they're now offering 0% financing for 5 years on every new 2026 Silverado half-ton in stock. 0% financing on a two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, LT, RST, high country, you name it. Together, let's drive. Must finance with GM on approved credit, $16.67 per 1,000 finance. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends July 7th.
We'll hear your recap. It does sound like I'm tickling him.
Take a break. We'll
hear your recap.
He really liked that.
He did like that. He was tickled, literally. Yeah, wait till we play that for him. He'll really enjoy that.
Does he? I have a feeling he saw our break times and he's looking at the next break.
I think you're right because he's pretty far off this time. This is adding to his appearance with Matt and Kayla, isn't it?
This is like a minute and a half.
This is a big one.
And I did hear a door.
You did?
Yeah.
All right. Well, not too far off. Only about 2 minutes. Only about 2 minutes of total time, but that's not bad. Later in the show at 9 o'clock, we're going to get in some draft conversation with Bob Gerald from hoopobsession.com. He will join us. We're 2 weeks out from the NBA draft. Hi.
I like Bob.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
You want to hear your laugh?
Yeah, please. Take a break. We'll
hear your recap.
That was a giggle.
Sounds like I tickled you.
It sounded like Jason's tickling you.
Yeah, that was a giggle. That's
so now everyone put in your head that Jason is tickling Dave.
Take a break. We'll
hear your recap.
You are sitting close enough to me where
I did.
What you should what you should do, the sound clip is really just clip up the giggle and then add it to Jason's.
I don't like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Recap.
So, see, there you go. Now, that's what Frankie needs to clip up.
Yeah.
I don't know how to talk about. I mean, I do know, but I'm a little nervous about talking about the violence around Game 3. I'm nervous because
you might jinx it.
There's two things. Number one, I want to make sure, sometimes things get a little hyperbolic. New York is the biggest city in America. So by percentage, you would think if X percent of games in Indianapolis or Sacramento or wherever have some, ne'er-do-wells, as we said yesterday, that's going to be higher in New York. But watching the clips of people trying to or successfully ripping Spurs jerseys off of people, and we talked about, look, don't walk into trouble with a Spurs jersey, but whatever. Yeah. Some of these people they flew to New York to watch their team play, and they're doing what is incredibly normal at a match and wearing the gear of the team they love. And
there was a bunch of Knicks fans that went to San Antonio doing the same thing, and none of that happened.
Right.
Allegedly.
In today's day and age, everything has a defense, right? I will tell you what my instinct is, and I'm happy to be corrected. I don't like using the term animals because that has some connotations I'm not a fan of. I don't like these people. I don't like them.
Spurs people?
No.
Oh.
And I have worked for the last 3+ years on the side in England, and we've talked about this before, where these fans have to have their own entrances. There's police barricades at train stations before soccer matches to ensure that opposing fans can get to the stadiums without, violence. And then they are sat separate from, they have their own sections they're not allowed to sit amongst the public, if you will. They have their own sections of the stadium they're in, and they are ushered in and out, and there are lines of security in between those sections. So when they see in America, you're at a Kings game and you see Lakers or Warriors jerseys throughout and fans all sitting next to each other, that is so foreign to them. And I've always been kind of proud of that, whereas over there it might be read as, well, we're just not as passionate. But for me,
from experience for me going to Croatia, I was told, do not wear your jerseys or shirts or scarves, because if you get caught in the wrong part of town, they will beat you up and they will take that off of you.
Yeah. And it's like, I want to get all of them in a room and go, what are you doing? Like, I think we have the credentials to speak on this, because I don't know if anybody could be more passionate about a team than I am of the Kings, or you are for your teams, or Chris is for his teams. And beyond that, like, our lives literally revolve around sports.
Right.
It is our careers. It's how we feed our families. And that doesn't mean we're bigger Kings fans. It just means you can't be more entrenched. We are entrenched in how that team functions and the successes and failures of it. And let's be clear here. As a fan of the Sacramento Kings, I want nothing more than for them to win the finals and be champions, because it's my city and the loyalty and the pride and everything that goes with that, as a normal fan would. On top of that, it would make our jobs incredibly more fun, more lucrative.
Right.
There's so many other things. So my point is, I'm coming from a place where I 100%, we 100% understand what it means to live and die with this isn't a conversation where it's like, it's just a sports ball. Why do you get, like, we get it. But if you're going around searching for people because they cheer for another team and you're committing violence against them, if you're ripping their jerseys off. I saw one where a guy was holding a lighter to this guy's Spurs jersey for a second. And, like, isn't there something we can do? There's so many problems in the world that are not solvable. Like, it's like when people run onto the field. Like, I'm such a fan of, like, overcompensating, like from an enforcement point of view. Like, can't we just pepper spray the hell out of these people, throw them in the paddy wagon, and throw them in jail for God knows what? Like, and they're proud of it. I don't understand it. It's idiocracy all over again. And I look at this, and it actually, Jason, it really gets to it depresses me when it comes to society. Like, you guys, not only are you a bunch of ding-dongs, but then what really, really gets me is you're also somebody's dad.
All of that, right? And you are representing the team,
yes,
too. So, like, and
the city.
Let's put that here. Like, I don't want to say, like, that would never happen here. Why wouldn't it? And
that's exactly right.
And it doesn't mean it could be 0.005% of the fans that are doing it. It still gets put on social media, still gets talked about. Oh, brawl outside Golden One Center.
That's
Kings
right.
fans fought the Bucks fans in attendance of the finals, and it's like, Yeah, they like why? But it those kind of things.
And that makes national news, and Sacramento looks like
they don't know how to handle their. No, they did. Just a couple people didn't, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
And that's why I don't understand. And I'm not trying to be Billy Badass here, but I abhor violence in any form.
Yeah.
Unless I'm paying to watch it, and there's a belt involved. But if I would like to think if the Kings were in this situation and stuff like that started happening on the streets, that Kings fans would jump those other quote fans and start beating the hell out of them, saying, "Do not do this."
Yeah.
But why? I'm all for, like, I'm not trying to say we should kill these people.
Right.
Okay. But aren't there non-lethal methods that can be, like, dude, turn a hose on them, get rubber bullets, spray them. I don't care. Dude, stop it.
Yeah. I think one of the greatest things that can happen at a sporting event, whether it's, I'll do it for likely the home team. So you're at an event, you love this team, and your team does something spectacular, game winner, something of significance.
Yes.
And if you're with your family and you're high-fiving and hugging, but then all of a sudden, like, the person and the people are like, I don't know them.
Right.
But, like, I'm hugging them or high-five. Like, there's a community and a bond.
That's great.
And I think that's one of the greatest moments.
Yes.
But then when at some point you go, yeah, you know what? That's really cool that I'm hugging this person or high-fiving. I want to fight that guy over there. Because he's rooting for the other team.
Right.
Like, what are we doing?
See, I don't think those are fans. I don't. I think those are people that it's almost like they're claiming the team as one might claim a street or a property or a neighborhood. Yeah. And you have some of those same psychologies that go through it. Like, this is my thing, and now you're my enemy. Like, look, I don't like Laker fans.
Right.
And I'll boo them when they're watching. That's all fair game. I want to fight them.
Yeah. But also the same token, I don't know if it's like, if the Knicks end up winning, or whoever, Knicks or Spurs win it, and hey, I know there's going to be chaos downtown, so let me go down there, and, like, there's kind of no rules, so let's just turn over some cars.
Yeah, because that matters.
Why?
Yeah, turn over some cars, destroy some property.
I'm not really going to get in trouble, so I'm going to do it tonight.
Yeah, sure, exactly. Let's throw something through a window.
Yeah, that store owner doesn't care.
Yeah, let's just grab some property. And meanwhile, you have these business, not just the business owners, but you have the people that own the cars being torched.
Right.
Well, what'd they do?
Right.
What the hell?
Parked in the wrong spot.
Right. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just so, and I don't know why it's there in some corners of the world it's not okay to speak up about. Like, we should all be able to agree that sports-based violence, if you're participating in it, you're in the same category as the people that get in fights at kids' Little League games. Like, who are you? What are you doing? Please don't breed. Please do not have kids of your own. Please don't. It's just gross, dude. It is absolutely gross.
Gross.
We'll take a break. When we come back, I guess I will be by memory. I have about 5 minutes to come up with 3 for Madness because
I think Chris did it.
Did you do it?
We'll see.
Oh, no. Apparently, I forgot to write 3 for Madness. And I just
forget to wrote it.
Oh, God. Now, oh, boy. All right. I have no idea what's coming up next, but it's 3 for Madness next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross. Come for the sports talk. Stay for the food critiques.
They make such a big deal out of Whataburger and their little spicy ketchup. Whataburger is the Big Lebowski of fast food hamburger joints. And In-N-Out Double-Double is the Shawshank Redemption of fast food burgers.
And the movie reviews are an added bonus. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Today, we're talking about how you don't have to earn more when you can save more. Okay, so you brought me this stat. T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T over the past 5 years. That seems surprising.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I thought, okay. But when the experts at HarrisX broke it down, It was true for millions of families.
They have a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans and America's Best Network, plus lower bills. I'm not hearing any sacrifice here.
Which is what people need right now. Reliability, predictability. Affordable wireless service isn't a perk. It's a difference. And listeners, if you don't believe me, you can check it out at T-Mobile.com/switch.
Best mobile network based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. Price guarantee on talk, text, and data exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Based on HarrisX billing snapshots from Q3 21 to Q4 25 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. For more details, see harrisx.com/T-Mobile-bills.
Hi, I'm Adam Johnson here with Golf Fitness Solutions. If you want more distance, less pain, better mobility, and a body that holds up for 18 holes, come see us. We're expanding in Carmichael, and you're invited to our grand opening party on June 13th from noon to 4. Tour our new space, meet the team, try the simulator challenge, see if you can make a hole-in-one, and learn how golf-specific training, stretching, massage, and assessments can help your game. Call 916-802-5175 or visit us at golffitnesssolutions.com for more information.
This is the sound of Jack buzz cutting his way to a small fortune. To Jack, every time he cuts his own hair, that's $50 right in his pocket. If Jack sees DIY buzz cuts as a saving strategy, Wells Fargo is right behind him. And with their mobile app, tracking his savings is easy. Oh, ouch. However you make money work, we can work with that.
Mobile carriers' message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Don't miss out on the biggest action sports event happening in Sacramento this June. Tickets are now live for MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026. See nearly 100 of the world's best skate, BMX, and Moto X athletes compete at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Music performances featuring electronic music icon Cascade on Friday, June 26th, and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard, and music producer DJ Subtronics on Saturday, June 27th. Score your tickets today at xgames.com.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Wendy's new Biggie Deals lets you choose whatever you're in the mood for. It's like a music mixing board of deals, and you're the producer. Go with some chill folk music with a JBC in the $4 Biggie Bite snack. Try the drum and bass of deals with a double stack and a $6 Biggie bag. Or go full-on sandwich symphony with an $8 Biggie bundle, the grand finale of snacking. And the best part? They all come with napkins. $4, $6, and $8 Biggie Deals how you want them at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction. Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, June 13th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies. All sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Chris, you ready for your big moment?
We'll see.
Yeah. We do have 3 for Madness. 3 questions, 3 answers coming your way. Coming up at 9, another reminder. Bob Gerald, hoopobsession.com. 2 weeks out from the NBA draft. We're getting closer. Finally. Goodness, we've been waiting on this forever. See who the Kings will pick at 7. But Bob will share his thoughts on his favorite players that he likes. He's always really good at this, so he will join us at 9 o'clock.
I'm scared. 3 for Madness. Question 1. Chris version.
Who has more to prove in Game 4 of the NBA Finals? De'Aaron Fox or Cat in the fourth quarter?
Okay, that's actually a legitimate question. I was expecting something weird. I was expecting, like, who's better? Oasis or, The thing about 3 for Madness today, because I didn't write it, is you and I have had no time to think of this. That's a really good one. I think it's Fox. I do. I'll explain. I'll show my work. I think it's De'Aaron Fox because he has been regressing each series in the playoffs. 2 of the 3 finals games he's played in, he has had they've been subpar. We're also comparing De'Aaron Fox to Sacramento De'Aaron Fox, which is a bit of a fallacy because this is a different team where he's far from the number 1 guy. Well, not far, but some would say number 2, some would say number 3. A couple people would say number 4 on the Spurs. But I think he's the number 2 guy. We have yet to see a Fox 30-point game. We have yet to see a Fox. I don't know that we're gonna see that. I don't know that that De'Aaron Fox belongs on this team. But I think right now, because he's there, because he's playing beneath expectations, and also he's a max guy. Yeah, Cat hasn't scored in the fourth quarter, but Karl Anthony Towns has done quite a bit in the first, second, and thirds, and he's still playing defense in the fourth quarter and rebounding and doing his scoring is just one aspect. For me, overall, I'd lean the Fox.
Yeah, I would too. I think that is the right answer. That's where I'd go as well. I think the example would be, I honestly didn't know that Karl Anthony Towns was scoreless in the fourth quarter until the last game when they lost, and it became a thing like, hey, Towns had actually been really good. We debated after 2 games, was he the MVP of the series? So the fact that he's had a good series and has been scoreless in the fourth quarter, I think is different than the tone of Fox. Fox had a good game too, and people are still talking about him not having a good finals.
Right.
So I think there's just more on Fox to be good, to have a better game. He had a clutch shot in the last game, but I would put it more on De'Aaron Fox.
I think it'd be what is interesting to your point you said at the end about the clutch shot. If Fox were to let's say Fox were to continue to have, for every good game he has a bad game or 2. So let's say, I don't know, let's say he has a bad game again here, but this series eventually goes to 7. So let's say game 5, he has a really good game, like a game 2 style game. Game 6, he has another poor game. But then in game 7, like, he hits the shot to clinch it for the Spurs. Now it's like, did he have a good series?
Right.
And that would be the interesting
And
debate.
what a difference it'll be of these two over the way the question is whoever wins, right? Like, in the end, like, if Fox won and played this way, it's like, who cares?
That's the thing. Who there,
or vice versa. If Towns never scores in the fourth quarter and they win this thing in 5 or 6,
yes,
big deal.
Somebody on the chat line too kind of stole my thunder here. I was going to bring this up, but Keldon Johnson was very, very good for the Spurs this year. He was very
6th man of the year.
6th man of the year.
They haven't used him enough, I don't think.
No, he's averaging just under 14 minutes a game on splits of 38, 25, and 33. Now, granted, that 33 at the free throw line is 2 for 6, and not offering much else. Everyone's focusing on Fox, but granted, Keldon Johnson isn't as important to the team as Fox, but he's pretty damn important.
6th man of the year is a big deal.
So you also kind of have to wonder if, and this is where you go, well, hold on a second, though. Do we need to step back and maybe look at the Knicks and Mike Brown, who were thought to be the best 1-5 defensive team in the league, number 1. Number 2, Mike Brown's a very good strategist, and maybe the whole thing was, look, we're not stopping Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
So let's take away a couple other legs, and maybe those other legs they were focusing on are Fox and Keldon Johnson, and they're doing a good job so far. Number 2, please.
Question 2.
Are people not talking enough about Jalen Brunson's? Are people not talking enough about Jalen Brunson's poor shooting performances?
We mentioned it a little bit yesterday when I asked you, Jason. I said, is Jalen Brunson having a good series? And you said yes, and I think you're right. But it's like he's having a good series asterisk because his shooting performance has been very bad. Now, we just used the same excuse for the Spurs. It's only fair to use this for the Knicks as well, whereas Mike Brown can say, we're not stopping Victor Wembanyama. He's just unstoppable, so let's focus on other guys. It's not the same with Jalen Brunson. I'm not saying he's a terrible player. What I'm saying is that Jalen Brunson's 6'2", 190. You have a much better chance at stopping that guy than you do Mr. 7'10", giant 9-foot wingspan type of dude, just physically. But Jalen Brunson has shot 37% from the field, 31. Well, let's call it 32% from the free throw, from beyond the arc. Excuse me. He has been very good from the line, and he's giving you a little exactly 4.3 boards, 4.3 assists. Couple of steals. He is turning the ball over an average of 4.3 times per game. When you consider the fact that, for example, versus Philly, he averaged 1.8 turnovers versus Cleveland and even 2.5. He's almost doubled his turnover rate. I would say that Jalen Brunson has been the most important player for the Knicks, but I think he's got a lot of room to do better.
Yeah, I think what happens too, I think we forget this. I think it's akin to me to baseball players, gifted baseball players when they get to the postseason. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh man, Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, like they're not hitting very well. Yeah, they found all the different things that what are their weaknesses in hitting. Mm-hmm. You have the best pitchers, so here you have the best defense. I mean, more times than not, Brunson has 2 players on him. So I think if the finals ended today somehow and they said, hey, it's a 3-game series and the Knicks win 2-1, he is winning the MVP.
I agree with you.
So then I looked at last year. I go, all right, SGA, they won. They were the champs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 games he shot below 50%, including Game 7, 8 of 27, 29%. It's just more difficult. Yeah. Everything is focused on the best player. And Brunson, it's been tough. Obviously, I still think the Knicks, with the exception of last game's second quarter when they went for 42, they've been so good offensively in the postseason. They really haven't had that game yet. I wonder if that game is still in them where remember the one time they played the Hawks and they're up like 50? I mean, they've had a couple of these games where they've just been incredible offensively. And credit to the Spurs. I think now that they've played 3, it's kind of like every adjustment has been made. Now it's just like, all right, who's the better team in the last 4 games? And the Knicks have an advantage being up 1 game, but I wouldn't be that. I mean, if I'm Brunson, obviously I want to be more efficient.
Right.
But he's still getting 25 to 30 on, I mean, and they need it. So I think I wouldn't say I wouldn't worry about it, but I think it's going to be difficult. That's just the nature of it.
But you said it best. They're focusing on these guys.
Absolutely.
It is more difficult. It's the pressure.
I mean, you're going to leave him one-on-one? I wouldn't.
Some of Jalen Brunson's shots in these series, I've told you this before, they put the videos online and they slow them down and they put some sort of classical style music about it and all that. It really is. It really is ballet.
Yeah.
It really is ballet. From the 209, nope, not reading that text. Well, that's a. Thanks, Chris.
That's wild.
That's a wild text regarding my laugh and your sound. I'll let you read that privately, but apparently someone's doing some fan fiction.
It does. That is fan fiction.
Involving the 2 of us. Question 3.
You think it's fiction.
Thanks, Chris.
Question 3.
By the way, before you ask that question, I do have a couple answers. Somebody said, hey, are you giving away California Classic tickets today? And the answer is, yeah, we are. So make sure you stay
just for one of the games?
Just for one of the games? No. Actually, we're going to be doing 2-day passes to the California. Wait, hold on.
Just 2 days?
No, wait. This just in. Breaking news. 3-day passes to the California Classic Golden One Center, July 4th through the 6th. We'll do that at the end of this segment, let's say. And then we also, on top of that, God, we're bribing you guys. We are really bribing you to listen. The A's and the Pirates. We've got a pair of tickets to go see that game a week from today right here in Sacramento. Wait, we have 2 pair.
Hey.
We have. Now, are we giving those away as separate 2 pair, or are we doing a family 4-pack? Or does it matter?
Separate 2 pair.
Separate 2 pair. Okay. Don't call right now. But just know that calling will happen soon, and we will be bribing you. Also, we mentioned that speaking of A's tickets, Christopher Laud will have those out at Super Taco. That is, what is it, day after tomorrow? USA Paraguay. Also tomorrow.
Also tomorrow.
Wow, you're going back to back.
Back to back.
Super Taco, Florin and Franklin, 7131 Franklin Boulevard. And want to remind you as well, just because that's from 5 to 7, okay, on the 12th. But if you want to do a Sactown Sports all-access pass, you can go out to Fastener's Tool Outlet, hang out with Bobby and Miles at Power Inn Road, 6701 Power Inn Road. They'll be there 2 to 4. Then they're going to pack up, head over to Florin and Franklin, Bobby and Miles. Bobby and Miles will be putting some miles on the KHK truck, and then they'll be out there to join Chris Verlade for the International Soccer Tournament going on out at Super Taco. You can win a Team Mexico kit tomorrow as well.
You can.
You can. Question 3.
What is the headline we will be reading tomorrow after Game 4 tonight?
I hope it's series tied at 2. I want it to go 7. Of course I do. I want it to go 7.
Pretty boring headline.
There's a sale at Penny's.
Putting the advertisements in the on the front page, huh?
I would like to see. I think the most fun headline would be something like, Fox goes off for 40, Spurs tie the series at 2. And I would say the same thing, by the way, if it was if the Spurs were up 2-1, then I'd say, Josh Hart goes. I don't know. I'd pick somebody out there. I would love to see the series get tied up. I also
Fox loose in the Knicks house. Good headline, huh?
Maybe Fox maybe De'Aaron has a triple double, and the headline is Fox fair and balanced. That got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see something like that.
I would like to see
Fox rocks. Sorry, go ahead.
Knocks Knicks socks.
Are we going 1920s? Fox knocks and six socks, man. You thinking?
It's a long headline. OG, Knicks show heart. One win away, we'll have to win out of towns. Or no. I think, or if the Spurs win in New York, it reads, sham it.
Cat sham it. What can Brown do for you, you son of a Mitch? Knicks win. Oh, okay. F you guys.
Mitch Johnson gets thrown out, and he's going to get fined, and then it's Mitch better have my money.
Silver. Mitch better have my money. I like this. I like these headlines. Wemby makes Knicks Tremby as they're scared of losing, which they just did. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. King of the Castle. No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No Trump. Knicks get over the hump.
Now I need to bring up the depth chart here.
Brunson's burner may send Spurs home early.
What? Hold on here. Hickory dickory dock. Fox ran out the clock. Spurs even series through 4. That's from Richie.
Nice. Champagne problems or something like that.
Champagne wishes, something dreams. There's got to be something with McLaughlin in there.
Yeah.
Kelly Olynyk rocks. Spurs win.
In stunner from veteran.
Anyways, yeah, I hope that I would like to see that.
Are there more entries from our chatters or?
Knicks lose by a deuce. Always the bridesmaid, never the McBride.
Oh, good one.
That's pretty good.
Bride.
Ex-King slays the Knicks. Okay. Let's see. What do we have in here? Brunson Burner. I got it. Brunson Burner. So, yeah, MC got that one. I think I might have missed that one. Oh, this would be for Keldon.
Uh-huh.
Johnson goes hard to the hole. A Spurs win. That's pretty straightforward.
They win at the buzzer just in the nick of time. The Spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle.
MS Jesus, what a game.
I think if it should be OG does something. You could just read OG.
Oh, OG
4-3.
Osakin UG. Mikal burns bridges. Spurs even the series. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. There's an adjustment I need to try to make here for air, but Spurs run the Knicks as Fox trots to 40. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
See, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
What if the Spurs win and it's just, for you, the headline is Puffy Tacos rule?
I'd be all over that. Spurs get revenge for fan violence. Knock out the Knicks, but legally and not arrested.
Smooth headline.
You like that?
When did they play last? 99?
No, it was 2 nights ago. It was stupid.
No, when the Spurs won, was it 99?
99, yeah.
Trying to think, it was like revenge. Or
Revenge
party like it's 1999.
Revenge of the Spurs. Yeah.
Or use past Knicks or Spurs players in their headline.
Oh, gee. Anunoby and Knicks stun Spurs. That's a good one
Yeah.
for the text line. There we go.
You didn't like my long one?
No.
Oh, gee. Knicks show heart. We'll have to win series out of towns.
I love that. And now in this day and age, you don't have to worry about room for print. It's on the internet.
Yeah.
San Antonio, oh my God, what a win. One 800-920-1140. We'll take callers number 4 and 6.
Have a good headline.
For Athletics versus the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Hey, you might see Paul Skeens.
Yeah, you might. That's next Wednesday. First pitch at 6:40. Get tickets now at athletics.com/tickets. Spurs fans will need more security as San Antonio beats the Knicks. It's just more of a matter of fact. We're all good. Didn't somebody already say a fox is loose in the?
I did.
Okay, yeah.
Can you do something about Remember the Alamo? Or Empire State of Mind? Or... New York.
Someone's working on this one. What does the fox say? There's something there.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all think about it at home. We'll take a break. When we come back, Spurs dance to a win. Series tied 2-2.
2-2.
2-2. That's
Could it be? Wait, I'm workshopping this in my head real fast. Let's see. Knicks win. Now it's not a matter of if, but Wemby. Nah. Tried. Go back to the lab.
Is there something with Wemby's and Wendy's?
Bag alert?
Probably not. Spurs declared victors as Wemby goes for 40. Victor Wembanyama. Then Victor E. As Wemby wins the game a lot.
Hey, you have experience. You worked in print.
I did.
You're a veteran.
I've actually written out high school sports headlines before. Harrison leads Spurs comeback in MSG Barnes burner. I like that. Well done, 916. All right, we'll take a break. When we
Barnes Brunson burner.
There you go. Brunson burner. There's a lot with Brunson burner.
Knicks at night.
Knicks at night. Spurs. A lot rhymes with Spurs. Kerr. Stir.
Fur.
Spur, stir, Knicks, fur.
Win game fur.
Well, all right. We'll be right back right after this. It's right there, too. Right after this.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross. Come for the sports talk. Stay for the food critiques.
They make such a big deal out of Whataburger and their little spicy ketchup. Whataburger is the Big Lebowski of fast food hamburger joints. And In-N-Out Double-Double is the Shawshank Redemption of fast food burgers.
And the movie reviews are an added bonus. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-771-1300. That's 800-771-1300.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction.
Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, June 13th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies. All sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action, but please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8157. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8157. That's 800-575-8157. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's time for your Sactown Soccer Report. Powered by Sac Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District.
This week's key matches include Mexico versus South Africa, USA versus Paraguay, Brazil versus Morocco, and Netherlands versus Japan.
In soccer, defense wins championships. At home, defense stops mosquitoes. Train standing water. That's your backline. Dress with sleeves and defend with repellent. That's your keeper. Keep your doors and screens tight. That's your shutout. Sac Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District. More tips at fightthebite.net.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here is your headline. Scranton area paper company Dunder Mifflin apologizes to valued client. Some companies still know how business is done. Okay?
That's perfect.
Tidy.
Well done, Michael. Yeah. You know, Kings fans on the down bad meter 12 years ago today. You have any idea what Kings fans would have been doing 12 years ago today? June 10th, 2014. And I will hint it down as we go, because this one is really tough, but you'll remember it.
No.
There was a gathering of Kings fans. I was there for something that happened.
Was it the shovel in the dirt in downtown?
We were greeting somebody.
Thomas Robinson?
We were greeting somebody happily.
Rudy Gay.
Today, 12 years ago, about 100 Kings fans were at the airport to greet Rudy Gay because he was coming back to sign his new contract with the Kings. We were all very, very happy about that.
You were there?
I was there.
Nice.
Yeah. That was back when I ventured out in the world. Yeah.
You don't do that anymore?
Nope.
I like how you just beat me to the punchline.
What? That was back when I ventured out?
Yeah, you're like, oh, I better get this out before Chris says something.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, that was back when, it was we're out there. And good to see. Like if I had been in Vegas last night, if I had been there, I would have seen this.
And it's done so quickly.
On one. High drive, right center field. Lightning strikes for the first time for Henry Bolte.
Hey.
Just wait for
first career home run in the big leagues happens in Las Vegas.
Lightning Strikes is a Vegas reference?
Lightning Strikes is like a jackpot. Right?
Okay, I got you. All right, before that.
That's a slot machine, I believe.
Yeah.
We're looking for, as we did yesterday.
Vegas-isms?
Yeah, Vegas-isms. Here's Nick Kurtz before that, hitting his Nick Kurtz. Hitting his fourth homer in the last 3 games.
Maybe even 2. 2-2.
Underneath it, in the air to right. Freeland going back, looking up. He's done it again. It's 2-1. All you can do is laugh.
Come on.
Dallas. Through Dallas.
Come on, Dallas. Come on.
Clean it up, Braden.
Third straight game with a home run, his 15th of the year, his third of the series, and his 5th this month.
Disappointing.
It might have been at the end of that, but I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Disappointing.
But they hit more.
All right. Another day, another Sody Pop.
First pitch, driven to right field. Freeland back. He has done it again.
This might be the hottest man on the planet right now.
That's
his
a great.
11th of the year, and the A's are back in front.
And you see the stat at the top of your screen, 19th straight game reaching base safely.
Yeah, I see that, and I go, gonna be a while before you get to Nick Kurtz. Jason, you've been to a few games here.
Absolutely.
Is the atmosphere like that? Sounds like pretty good atmosphere.
Pretty festive. It can be festive though at Sutter Health Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jonaheim.
Crushes this to center. Back goes Mitchell. Looking up. It is gone. A laser for Heim. And the A's lead by 3 now.
Yeah, we're not getting a lot of Vegas stuff, dude. Last chance here, Zach Geloff to add to his 14-game hitting streak.
To Geloff. He'll lift it in the air to deep center field. Mitchell going back. Geloff has homered and extends his hitting streak to 14 games. Oh, my goodness. 7-5.
Oh. Okay, well.
All right. 5 more homers, though, after hitting 7 the day before.
Little disappointing. Little bit disappointing. All right. Wait, hold on. Am I? Oh, okay. Sorry. I saw Dan Rather was trending. I was.
You were thinking.
We'll.
I think he's in his 90s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, little worried. Old Dan's gonna, at some point, right? Speaking of your guy Shea Langoliers, I got a stat here somewhere. Where the hell is it? Come on, where is it? Oh yeah, Bangaliers, one of 5 catchers in the modern era to reach the following totals through 60 games of a season: 70 or more hits, 15 or more home runs, 40 or more walks, 20 or more walks. The others are Joe Mauer, Mike Piazza, Roy Campanella, and Bill Dickey.
Nice list. Way to go, Shea.
It's a very nice list. Also, want to show you this. I think this is clean, which is always a good thing to say. Chris, I think this is clean, but here's some impersonators of inside the NBA. Okay. Oh, hold on.
No, it is not clean.
It's
the one that I am thinking of.
Is it the one? Hold on. Is it? Let me turn off my mic.
That is not clean.
It's not?
No.
Oh, I thought it was. All right, never mind.
I showed Jason it yesterday.
Oh, you did? Jamie Foxx is.
It was when
all
he
right.
played me.
I thought.
No.
No? Okay. So the A's win. Congratulations to Henry Bolte.
Yes, first career homer.
His first home run, as we just talked about. Langoliers
About time.
is on is on an absolute tear. But unfortunately, so are the Mariners, Jason Ross.
Yeah, they just keep winning, but, hey, the A's have to do their part. I believe Houston lost.
Houston did lose.
Did Texas lose?
Texas did lose.
Okay.
So the A's in third place, just a half game back of Texas, 3.5 back.
Man.
The Mariners now have the largest lead in the AL of any first place team.
That switched.
Your Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays are now tied. The Braves are 9 in front of the Phillies right now. The Dodgers, shockingly, 8.5 games ahead of the Diamondbacks and the Padres. Who would have seen that coming?
But Arizona doing that.
Yeah, Arizona at 34 and 32. Oh, and
how are the Giants, Dave?
Yeah, they're
playing.
Yeah, they're playing baseball, I guess, technically.
Hey, the Rockies have a worse record than them.
There's
That's it.
There's that. Yeah, Nationals double them up 6-3. So there's.
They out hit them though.
Yeah. Giants 9 hits to 8, and the Giants are 27 and 41. They've lost 2 in a row. They've lost 5 of 10, and they currently have the 3rd worst record in the league. They are a game ahead of the Angels and a game and a half ahead of the Rockies. And let me just check something here real quick. When looking at, I just want to see where the Giants are when it comes to payroll, what they're doing to pay. Oh, the Giants! Look at this. They are 7th in the in baseball in payroll, according to Spotrac. Seventh.
Oh man, I'm out of cash.
Which weirdly enough, well, let me click it that way here. Well, if you do total payroll instead of active, I guess they're 11th. Either way, they're right around. They're only 138 million or 134 million behind the Mets.
How are the Mets doing?
Yeah. So the Mets are paying for that, and they have the 7th worst record in baseball. Now, after that, it's the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Blue Jays, the Braves, that type of thing. But at this point, you just have to wonder if you're. Look, I'm not a big fan of knee jerks or any jerks. Well, I'm one of them, but
not a fan of jerk chicken.
Okay, 2 of them. But we're 68 games into the baseball season. And it just appears, if you judge on wins and losses, and I think that's what we do, that Tony Vitello's tenure as a baseball manager in the major leagues has been a disaster.
I mean, they still can win 121 games.
They can. That's not off the table.
Right.
It was a risk grabbing a college manager with no Major League Baseball experience and calling him up to the big leagues, and that's a risk Buster Posey wanted to take. They've already made a couple of adjustments in their coaching staff, and they're trying to do something, and you don't want to bring a guy in and then fire him. What are we, not even 3 months into the season? Maybe they're just writing it off, because they're unwatchable.
Yeah.
They're just bad.
Right.
They're not good.
Yeah, I mean, second worst in the National League, third worst overall in baseball, and they've got a payroll. They're having the Kings season, right? I mean, you're a high payroll team that's near the bottom. It's not what you want in any way, shape, or form. They've paid for players. They've attacked that infield. I know Logan Webb going out for a while was a factor, but that's not why their record is what it is. But, man, they're a mess.
I have nowhere else to put this, Jason, so I'm just going to play this at the end of this segment. This is Live Golf CEO Scott O'Neill on the future of the Live Golf Tour.
Live might not have enough money to even finish this current season, that the Saudis could actually pull their money earlier than they currently plan to. What can you say to that?
Well, I can say they've been terrific partners so far, and you have to take an incredible organization like PIF at their word, and they've been very public about funding us through the season. So we are full steam ahead. The players are locked in. The management team is locked in. And with advisors like Alex Partners and Gibson Dunn and our new board members, Gene Davis and John Zinman, Ducera is our lead bank, we're pretty excited about where we are.
I mean, can you guarantee today that the 4 remaining tournaments on your schedule will actually take place?
What I can guarantee is a heck of a return if you come invest in this business.
That had there's nothing to see here, bombs going on behind you type vibes. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll see if we can dip our toe into, when I say World Cup preview, we're not going to get into specifics, but
what you think?
Who's favored and what's the coolest place to go. Also, Aaron Donald, Adam Schefter weighs in on his comeback or not. And Brandon Ayuk speaks again.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Why do you read about it?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. We'll do all that next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the match day spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
Sacramento. Get ready because the Fasteners Inc. Super Sale is back on Friday, June 12th and Saturday, June 13th. Stop by Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet on Power in Road for crazy deals on Milwaukee tools. We're talking 20% off all Milwaukee Packout, hand tools, and tool accessories. Free goods and dollars off your order and certain spend amounts. And overall insane deals on Milwaukee batteries and Bear tools again. June 12th from 7 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and June 13th from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. at Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet. Visit fastenersinc.net for more info.
Did you really think Pure Talk was just going to sit back and watch America turn 250 years old without doing something awesome to celebrate? Of course not. That's why they're raising $250,000 for America's Warrior Partnership by the end of July. America's Warrior Partnership is on the front line of preventing veteran suicide. They've had extraordinary success, and here's how you can help. When you switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk this month, you'll be invited to round up to support America's Warrior Partnership. No pressure, but if you do, Pure Talk will match your donation dollar for dollar. And to further celebrate 250 years of our extraordinary democratic republic, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. That's pound 250, say Mike Rowe. And happy birthday to us.
Mark your calendars because MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is landing at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Witness nearly 100 of the world's best athletes compete in skate, BMX, and Moto X events and catch live music performances by global electronic music icon Cascade on Friday night and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard and electronic music producer and DJ Subtronics on Saturday night. Don't miss MoonPay X Games. Lock in your tickets now at xgames.com.
Carmichael Dave. He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of smart things to say. He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
Bounce, 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 bounce. All right, let's see how on the Daily Chronicles of Brandon Ayuk, which is becoming a show in itself. Here's what he said yesterday.
And another thing, you want to know why they really mad, though? They mad because they stupid. They dumb. They mad that they paid me $50 million in 8 months and then voided my guarantees for 2027. And I'm about to be on a new team in 2027. They mad at they selves for real. Acting like they mad at me, but they stupid ass mad at they self.
I'm really starting to hate this guy.
What a diva.
They're mad. The Niners are, by the way, I don't think he's wrong. I'll bet the Niners are mad at themselves that they gave this dude a $120 million extension.
Probably.
I'll bet they are mad that they gave him that signing bonus. It wasn't money well spent. But here you have a guy. Here's a guy who signed this fat extension.
Fat.
Gets injured in whatever it was, game 7, I forget. Blows off his rehab with the team. And now is mocking the team, the employer that signed him, for being so stupid to trust him with an extension like that. I feel like he's not making the point he wants to make. Mm-hmm. And now, and I don't know that I've ever really done this with an athlete. As I said yesterday, Jason, I'm usually on the athlete side, especially in football. I'm kind of rooting for the Niners just to be like, you know what? We're just going to hold on to you. We're just going to hold on to you and park you. We're not even going to trade you, dude. You say you're going to be on another team in 20. No, you're not. You're just going to be sitting. You are going to be sitting out during your prime, and we're going to have your rights, and you've lost so much money. We're going to make you lose every penny we can make you lose. We're going to fine you $50,000 a day for not showing up, and we're going to make you show up. We're going to make, and of course, he'll show up. If he does, and he'll lollygag and this and that, whatever, that's fine. But guess what? You showed up. I would just do every power move possible with him just to do it.
Because you could.
Just to be spiteful. Unless, now listen, Don't let it get in the way of football. If somebody were to come along and offer you a deal that made sense, absolutely. Don't let your spite get involved one moment there. If there's something that would add to the team or free up cap or whatever, then of course you make that. But he's not. If here's the reason number 76 why Brandon Ayuk is being a moron right now. Do you think you're helping your value?
There's no way he is.
Do you think other teams are watching this and going, "Oh yeah, that's what we want in our locker room.
We'll fix him."
Absolutely, yeah. He'll be different here, coming from a team that almost everybody enjoys playing for, especially on the offensive end. And he's definitely going to imagine what he's going to be like going to a team if they're struggling, if they're having bad locker room issues, culture. This is not a guy you're bringing in like, oh, he's going to improve the culture.
Right.
You're just screwing yourself, dude. Golly. From the 408, you're absolutely right. Compare that guy to Fred Warner coming back from injury.
Wow.
Which one's being a professional? Just, again, I'm almost always on the side of the athlete. But he's making it so easy to just actively dislike the guy. And I'll say what I said yesterday, Jason. Look, I want to give when you're at a point with somebody who's acting like such an ass face that you go, well, he might have some CTE, and I want to give him grace for that. Mm-hmm. Like that's a bad spot to be in, but you kind of have to. Like, is there a mental thing going on? And I always want to give grace for that, but he's not doing himself any favors.
Not at all.
Adam Schefter spoke about Aaron Donald and these rumors of him coming back.
When you talk to all the people involved, nobody is coming out right now and saying Aaron Donald is coming back. But everybody is acknowledging that it is a possibility. And the fact that it is even a possibility in June tells me that I think there's every possibility it will become more real in July. And I think if and when they present a plan to him as to how he would be used, I think it's more likely than not that he'll be back.
That sounds right to me.
What a weapon if he does come back. What that front line could be to opposing O-lines and quarterbacks. My gosh.
Yeah, imagine Aaron Donald, who long was by far the most double-team person in the sport. And by the way, I'll even allow for the fact maybe he's lost a step, maybe a little bit older, whatever.
It's okay.
Him losing a step is still an upper echelon, top tier.
Absolutely, someone you have to account for.
Mm-hmm. That's a guy. Yeah, absolutely. Guy at that position, like freaking good luck, dude. Nick says on the chat line or text line 441140, Brandon Ayuk is giving Antonio Brown vibes. Sadly, he's not. I mean, look, Antonio Brown was a whole different story to the point where it got a little scary there. Still is a little bit. It still does feel like Antonio Brown's heading for a really rough ending. But Brandon Ayuk is kind of giving out that unhinged diva, however you want to put it, vibes. And those aren't the vibes you ever want to put out. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at Mad Dog on TV right now. I'm very interested, and already this list is garbage unless he really comes through at number one. Top 5 Madison Square Garden villains. P.J. Brown 5, Tim Hardaway 4, Halliburton 3.
Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller 2. Okay. He's saying Michael Jordan is number 1, and I understand that. 31.5 points per game career at MSG, more than any other opposing player, regular season and playoffs. Okay. He pulled it back for me because my thought was if anybody other than Reggie Miller is at the top of that list, it's a garbage list. I still think Reggie Miller's number 1. Okay. I think he's the most notorious villain, but if your argument is, Reggie probably had the most villainous moment, the choke, the argument with Spike.
6 points in whatever, 3 seconds.
But if your argument is, that's the best scene from a villain, but the overall movie arc of Michael Jordan is greater than sign Reggie Miller.
He tortured many.
It wasn't just at Madison Square Garden either. The World Cup begins here very, very soon. That's tomorrow, is it not there, Christopher Ladd?
It is.
Yeah. Are you going to be watching the international soccer tournament anywhere?
I think I'm going to go out to our friend's place, Super Taco.
Super Taco! What time are you going to be out there for the international soccer tournament?
Well, I'm going to get out there early to make sure I get a seat, but the game starts at 12 p.m.
Well, so you're pretty much going straight from here.
I am.
You'll be having a nice breakfast, lunch, brunch.
Whatever he'd like.
Whatever you like. Are we anywhere near what we want tomorrow, or it's going to be a game time decision?
What do you mean?
What you want to eat.
What you want to eat?
Oh, game time.
Mm-hmm.
What he's feeling when he's there.
Might go and scout out some plates. So there. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. Hey, can you combine the two?
Let me ask you on the spot question. Jonathan Super Taco texts you right now, the owner, and he says, by the way, notice I didn't go for the, I'm trying to, I picked names that couldn't be misconstrued.
Didn't want to go with Juan?
I didn't want to go stereo, who knows? Wanathan, how about that? We'll combine them. And he says, hey man, taking your order for tomorrow. Let me know what you want. You got 10 minutes. What are you feeling right now for Super Taco if you had to make the decision now? Boom, 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 boom,
right now,
boom.
Mexico versus South Africa, I'd say, hey, Jonathan, can I get some Al Pastor tacos?
Al Pastor. Al Pastor. Yeah. If you're watching Mexico and that's who you're rooting for, are you sure you wouldn't want to order some W Pastor tacos?
Yeah. YL.
I respect the Mexico. I do respect the Mexico. I will be in the Mexico in 3 weeks.
Is that right?
I'm going to the
Mexico. A lot of respect.
A lot of respect.
Hat tip to you.
Big time respect for the Mexico. Mostly for the food. Not going to lie. But also the culture.
Yeah.
And the people.
But other than that.
And the scenery.
Weather.
But food's first, huh?
No, not for the... Yeah, I got to be honest, man.
Not for the weather?
Not this time.
How about the water?
Yeah. Water, beautiful. Well, depending on where you are. But water, where we're going, gorgeous. Weather, let's just put it this way.
Sun's out, guns out?
Absolutely sun's out, guns out. Just FYI, and don't take this out of context, everybody, but you and my wife would have more fun on this trip than I would weather-wise.
Set the screen!
How am I going to take that out of context?
It is definitely going to be hot. Okay, I don't like that. It's going to be hot and humid, dude. It is going to be hot and humid.
If Mexico advances in the World Cup while you're there, do you think you go scout out a place to watch the game with the locals?
Oh, I'll definitely be watching the game. Look at that. See that? Sun's out, guns out.
Oh, wow.
That's where I use by the way, I was working out then too. I'm so much fatter than I was.
You have
I have a pole. I have my pole out.
Hello.
It was I got this for my daughter, and it has a little clip mic and then this long extension pole that connects to your phone, so I can hold it up and show the beach and everything.
Dork.
Around that. What are you smiling at?
I think Chris playing dork.
Oh, you're a dork. Anyways,
looks beautiful.
It is beautiful. World Cup though, Spain is the favorite, followed by
España,
France. What do you call it, France?
It's France.
La France.
That's what.
No. Wait, no. What do we say for France?
Yeah. England is the third favorite. I just find it weird to think of them winning. That place would go crazy. I mean, not that other places wouldn't too, but hasn't England not won it in like 700 years?
Oh, they love to choke in big tournaments.
Wow. They won in the 1400s.
Portugal also, they got a Cristiano. They have Ronaldo, the other one, and it's apparently his final World Cup.
They also got Bernardo.
Ronaldo, Bernardo, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes,
Ruben,
Brazil, who I always feel like they're going to win it. Back in my day, it was
because they do.
Ronaldo and Romario and Ronaldinho. And,
I liked Ruigi better.
Ruiz. And then the defending champs, Argentina. Argentina.
Really want to get the...
Yeah. You sound like you're hawking something up. Campeón! Argentina, campeón! That was, what's his face? Jorge Soler, whoever the announcer is.
Bobby?
No, the guy that goes, go!
Yeah, Soler's on the Braves.
No, wrong guy. Anyways, just to give you an idea as we go to break here, Spain plus 450 as the betting favorites. That means you put 100 down. If Spain wins, you get 450 back. The USA plus 6,000. You put $100 down, you get $6,000 back. Unlike Mexico, you put $100 down, you get $6,500 back. In other words, Vegas believes USA the better team than Mexico. Your thoughts, Chris?
Yeah.
USA, I want
greater than
USA greater than sign Mexico.
Is it?
If Canada is America's hat, Mexico is America's goatee in the World Cup. Yeah.
So we're just the face.
Huh?
We're just the face.
What's
the face?
Panama? Panama is an earring.
Why is it down there?
Wait, hold on. Oh, Panama. No, you know what Panama is? It's one of them goiters, or what are those called?
Wow.
No, on your neck. You know, the little skin tag. No offense.
No offense.
What would Brazil be? Brazil be your zipper?
The Brazilian.
I'm trying to think of like the.
I think it's what it is. The Brazilian.
That's actually a great point. We'll take a break when we return. Second half of the program, we'll hear from Scott Freshour, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Wednesday.
He's warming up right now, and it's a Jason edition of What If Wednesday, NBA draft version. This is gonna be a fun
some King of the Hill with you.
For the cartoon. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll do all that next.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Woodland. What's happening, Chad, for Chrysler's Make This the Summer events?
Right now, you can save up to $15,000 off MSRP on one of America's most popular trucks, the new 2026 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. Plus, with an EPA estimated 22 mpg, you're going to save big at the pump.
That's so important, especially with the gas tax going up next month.
A new Ram could be what you need to cut your fuel costs long term. Plus, you'll enjoy best-in-class luxurious cabin comfort in the most luxurious Ram 1500 ever. And with over 600 Rams available, you won't find a better selection of new Ram trucks in stock and ready for you to drive home today.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
15,000 total net savings after factory incentive and dealer discounts. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit for eligible upfit, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance on eligible trade-in, 500 Hoblet business owner bonus for verified business owners, and 9,500 dealer discount. 10th this net savings. See dealer for details.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
The Steel City comes to town as the A's host the Pittsburgh Pirates for a thrilling 3-game series starting Monday, June 15th. Kick off the week with an exciting Monday matchup, followed by special theme nights and exclusive ballpark giveaways all midweek long. Don't miss your chance to catch rare interleague action right here in Sacramento, where the A's take on the Pittsburgh Pirates starting Monday, June 15th. Get tickets now at athletics.com/tickets. That's athletics.com/tickets.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction.
Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, June 13th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies. All sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the week. Your week! So right now, I need every single listener on their feet. Callers, texters, YouTubers. Make some noise for Sacramento's favorite sports morning show. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and the man behind the glass, Chris Burlov.
Yeah, we got to fix that because Chris was yelling at us.
He tells us to get on our feet.
Again. He's saying, don't stand. Because the video can't see you. Well, I guess it sees us. It just sees our midsections. And that's a respectable job. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see us. Then here's where Chris yells at us. Oh, no, we got to sit down. But who do we listen to, Chris or Fresh?
Yeah.
He's not telling us to get up. He's telling the listeners to get up.
Get on your feet.
Get up and make it happen. Get up and get down. 911's a joke in your town, right?
Sure.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
I said get up.
We do have a little bit of breaking rumor news.
Oh.
Now, I did say yesterday
Rumor.
it's silly season, and it's silly season.
Whoa, are you coming after me?
And most of what you read is going to be crap. But Sam Amick's one of those guys, and he'll join us tomorrow. Who is? I'll say this. I'll say this in context. Sam Amick's not crap.
Mm-mm.
There's one guy. There's a guy on Reddit who hates him.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
Quote, per league source says, Sacramento and Charlotte have had recent talks about Kings big man, Domantas Sabonis. While a deal is not imminent and appears unlikely before the June 23rd draft, sources say the Hornets have some interest in the 30-year-old three-time All-Star. The problem for now, it seems, is that the Kings have been hoping to land one of Charlotte's 2 first-round picks. They have 14 and 18. And the Hornets have signaled a desire to retain their picks and discuss Sabonis later this summer. Sabonis has 2 seasons left at $45 and $48.5 million after that. Now, let's take a look here. Let's just take a quick look at Charlotte and what their what a deal, again, assuming there's no other teams involved and blah-de-blah-de-blue. What could a deal with Charlotte look like? Because you have to bring back $43 million. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's tough with them.
Because you're not getting LaMelo Ball, so let's just relax. I don't know how you do a deal without Miles Bridges, and that would certainly, not get talked about a lot. You've got to, man, it'd have to be at least.
If it's for the pick included, doesn't I forget how, because like when you do the trade machine, you have to kind of do the 40-something million. Can you do it without that?
Do it with, can you?
I mean, like have it be, let's say Sabonis, who's there, like Grant Williams and the pick. That's probably not enough, huh?
No, because
at 15, I don't know what that salary slot is.
Yeah, you've got to. I mean, I don't know what Charlotte's apron situation is. Well, looks like they have a little under $4.5 million.
Oh, so they're good.
Below, yeah. And so let me just see here. Let's just start because they're $29 million. It says, it says they have minus $29 million worth of cap room. So if we just tried to do Sabonis for Bridges straight up, that's going to fail. If we try to do Sabonis for Bridges and who'd you say there?
Grant Williams.
Grant Williams. Okay, that's probably going to fail too. Oh, no, it says not fail. So Sabonis for Bridges. But again, I don't know why Charlotte's doing that. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know what the framework
third
would
team.
be. It would have to be a third team. And
that gets trickier.
Look, if they can, I've said many times, I don't want them giving away Domantas Sabonis. That's dumb. But if it's a situation where maybe it's a little bit of you're not getting enough talent-wise for Sabonis, however, that opens up playing time for Max Reynaud. That opens up some cap space for you. And, oh, golly, if you can get any draft capital out of that, then now all of a sudden, I think the rules are a little bit different in moving him. You're not going to get talent for talent, but we already said this. You're not going to get talent for Zach LaVine either, not even close. In fact, almost certainly if they were to move Zach LaVine, you would be getting like 10% of the talent.
Would there be any thought, because I don't think you draft this way, but I don't know where they have him on their board, if somehow, some way they traded Sabonis before 2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
Adai Mara at 7?
I
don't think you do it because you think but if you haven't rated that high, I don't know what they have between the point guards and the big man, who's around that range-ish for some people, but anyway.
I think, and I'm relatively sure of this, I think they are laser focused on the point guard position.
It seems like they are.
However, if there was an opportunity, the only way I could see that turned around is if they did get Ja Morant. And I'm not advocating it. I'm just saying if they made a move to get Ja Morant, then I could see them saying, all right, now let's try to have some fun. We got Ja Morant at point guard, and then they go out and they get a Nate Ament, or they go out and they get or in that case maybe they do entertain. That's where I said the only way I entertain trading down and grabbing OKC's 12 and 17 is if they were to acquire a point guard and try to.
Yeah.
Now, if they were to somehow trade down with OKC. And they were able to get one of Charlotte's first round. So now you go like 12, 14, 17.
Right.
Okay, well, now that's a little bit of – now you're really taking darts at the board.
Sure.
And you got your point guard situation. Anyways, well, again, it's silly season. All right, Jason. What if Wednesday NBA draft version? What all do you mean by that?
Okay, so what I did here, we got the draft 2 weeks from today, and 1 hour from now, Bob Gerald will join us. He's really good at this stuff. But I looked at the teams in this what-if scenario in the East and the West, and I have selected what I think are the best teams at drafting players. Now, the caveat here is you literally were drafted by that team. And I know when we go, on draft day they got traded. No, I'm still going to the team that selected you. For example, like the Kings did technically take Bismack Biyombo in whatever year that draft was. And he wasn't even on the team for a second. Remember, they took Zach Collins, but later moved him for Harry Giles and Justin Jack. So the point is, the team that technically drafted you, I'm saying if you never changed your team.
Mm-hmm. So this is whoever, Adam Silver, David Stern, whoever they called out. That's where you're going.
Even if they go, we're hearing there's rumors of a trade, that doesn't matter. Like Luka was taken by Atlanta.
Yes.
I know he never spent a second on it.
Doesn't matter.
But this is the premise. So I want to do a King of the Hill style.
Okay.
And I took the best teams that I think in the East via this formula.
Okay.
And you tell me who's the King of the East, all right? And I have the West as well.
Okay.
So the first team I'm going to give you is Toronto.
Okay.
And I'm doing this the best 5 I could find.
Sure.
DeMar DeRozan, Jonas Valanciunas, Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes.
All right. I'm going to need some notes here. Say that one more time. DDR.
DeMar, Valanciunas, Siakam, OG, and Scotty Barnes. So right now they're on King of the Hill in the East.
I think that's the best team you've picked so far.
Okay. Does Charlotte beat him? SGA, LaMelo Ball, Jalen Duren, Tobias Harris, and Malik Monk. And I took out Con Knipple, PJ Washington. There's some other candidates there, but that's the 5 I came up with.
SGA and Duren were drafted by Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, SGA was on there for a few minutes and went to the Clippers. Then obviously he was on the Thunder.
Wow.
So who's King of the Hill so far? There, you have to pick between one of those two.
Well, the only thing I disagree with you on is I would put in Con Knipple for Malik Monk. But
okay, that's fine if you want to put him there.
I'll take that team.
Or Miles Bridges could technically be on that group.
That's very true.
So Charlotte's king of the hill?
Charlotte's king of the hill.
All right, does Atlanta beat him? Dennis Schroeder, Luka Doncic, John Collins, Al Horford, Jalen Johnson.
Trae Young, who was he drafted by originally?
Dallas. Remember they got swapped.
Dennis Schroeder, Luka, Collins, Horford. No, I love Jalen Johnson. That's what's making me think, but I still think Charlotte's the best one so far.
Boston, Brown, Tatum, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, and Peyton Pritchard. It starts strong.
The problem with this, for me, is I think if we're going talent for talent, there's a conversation to be had, especially with those first four. But then the problem with me is like, well, okay, who are your big men?
Yeah. All right, so you're sticking with Charlotte?
But I'm going to stick with Charlotte, yeah.
Okay, we haven't been able to knock them off. We've got a couple more candidates. LeBron, Kyrie, Colin Sexton, Mobley, and Garland. These are people that Cleveland drafted. The best five in the that's active. These are active players too.
Sexton, Mobley. Who was the other one?
Garland with Kyrie and LeBron.
All right. So let me see here. You'd probably go Garland at your. Well, yeah. Obviously, you're back.
Front court's got to be Mobley and LeBron, and then you got three guards.
By the way, is that who's the best now, or are we assuming all these players are in their prime?
I don't know. However you want to do it.
Okay. Well, if it's all in their prime,
I mean, you got a couple legends, including of the greatest of all time.
If it's all in their prime, I'm taking this team. I'm taking a little bit now. But now, Kyrie hasn't played in a year and a half. LeBron is still good, but whatever. Sexton, Mobley, Garland. If it's a prime situation, I'm taking them, but I don't think that's in the spirit of what you're saying. I think the spirit of what you're saying is who would have the best team right now.
Okay.
I'm going to still stick with Charlotte.
So SGA, LaMelo Ball, Jalen Duren, Tobias Harris, and Con Knippel. Okay. Yeah. Now we have Indiana. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Karis LeVert, Benedict Mathurin, Miles Turner.
George, Kawhi, Mathurin.
Miles Turner.
And then who was the other one?
You had them all.
George,
Kawhi.
Derp. George, Kawhi, Mathurin, Turner, and who? I'm missing one. George
LeVert. I think you're sticking with Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Charlotte.
All right, two more to try to knock them off. Orlando, Aaron Gordon, Domantas Sabonis, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero.
That's an interesting one. Because who was the first guy?
Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
Gordon, Sabonis, Suggs, Wagner, Banchero. It's kind of the magic now.
Yeah.
With the exception of Gordon and Sabonis.
So you go Sabonis at center, you go Wagner at the 3, Banchero at the 4. You probably have to have Suggs play point.
Yeah.
And then who's this other guy? I can't remember. Gordon. Yeah, Gordon at the 2.
Or Wagner at the 2, Gordon at the 3 or 4.
Man, that's interesting. That is really interesting because I know it's not crazy flashy.
Yeah.
But those pieces fit really well with each other. Wagner and Gordon are going to play some really good defense for you. Banchero is going to do what he does. I'm not a huge Suggs guy, and Sabonis is going to get you those rebounds. And those, that's a tough one, dude, between Charlotte and Orlando. SGA, LaMelo, Duren. Which Harris is this?
Tobias,
that's what I thought. And I'm just going to say Knippel. Even though we had Monk in there.
So it's still Charlotte?
By a hair.
Okay, and then the last one to see if they can knock off Charlotte for King of the Hill in the East. Philadelphia. Drew Holiday, Tyrese Maxey, Mikal Bridges, VJ Edgecombe, and Joel Embiid. And I didn't count Vucevic or Jeremy Grant or Jared McCain. So Holiday, Maxey, Bridges, Edgecombe, Embiid. That's a good squad.
That's you know what? That's my winner, dude.
Philly?
It is.
Okay.
It's look, you got the MVP and SGA. You got LaMelo playing it behind him, running the offense. Jalen Duren, there's your big. You're shooting the lights out with Kneppel, and Tobias Harris is surprisingly.
Oh, Charlotte's your winner. You're saying not Philly?
Or no. I'm saying I'm recapping Charlotte, but in this case, you got Maxey and Holiday who can both run the point. Holiday, one of the best defensive point guards in the game. Mikal Bridge is one of the best defensive wings in the game. VJ Edgecombe is. I mean, to have Holiday, Bridges, and Embiid anchoring your defense. I'm assuming everybody just stays healthy, which is I know is a big. VJ Edgecombe hasn't even begun to scratch that potential. I think that's a badass team, dude.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying for me it's Philly, then by a hair over Charlotte, by a hair over Orlando.
Okay. So Philly's your East. All right, let's see if we can do this in the West really quickly here. So again, these are teams that this is who they technically drafted. They're active players. If they stayed on their team, who's king of the mountain? Dallas, we'll start with Dallas. Trae Young, Jalen Brunson, Cooper Flagg, and it drops off here. Kaysen Wallace and Kelly Olynyk.
Wow.
That's the best I could find, but it starts so strong. All right, and they're going against?
I would say this, Dallas, best team in the West you brought up so far.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, this team looks familiar. Steph, Clay, Draymond, Harrison Barnes, and Kuminga. Basically the team that won some championships, minus Kuminga. Well, he was there for one of them.
That's your team so far.
Okay. Do the Lakers beat him with Julius Randle, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, Jalen McDaniels, and Ivica Zubats?
No. But
okay.
That's
so still the Warriors?
Yeah.
All right, Minnesota. Zach LaVine, Karl Anthony Towns, Lauri Markkanen, Cam Johnson, and Anthony Edwards. It's a nice squad.
So that's a tempting squad, and that is loaded with names. I mean, Cam Johnson's the weak spot, and he's a 20-point bucket. I'm staying with Steph because that team should be called the Minnesota Hardens because that team is just a cone.
Okay.
That is a cone.
I want to see what you do with this team. Denver, sneaky good to me.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert, Nikola Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. I forgot that they drafted Gobert and Donovan Mitchell technically.
Mitchell, Murray, and who was the last one?
Porter Jr. So King of the Hill, you still have the Warriors at the moment.
No, I don't. Not anymore.
That's your new team?
That's my new team.
Okay. All right, Denver's the new King of the Hill. Yeah. I think they'll beat this team, but let's see. Mike Conley, Kevin Love, Jaren Jackson Jr., Ja Morant, and Trey Murphy. That's Memphis.
It's pretty interesting.
These were all drafted by these teams.
Yeah. Good try, good effort, Memphis, but no.
Okay, New Orleans. Let's see if we can get here. Chris Paul.
Wow.
Anthony Davis. Zion Williamson. Herb Jones, Dyson Daniels.
So here's what's interesting.
Falls off. That first three is.
Here's what's interesting. If you're telling me that we're taking all the players on this list in their career years or in their prime, that might be my overall winner.
Mm-hmm.
I know you say it falls off, and you're right with Herb
you
Jones.
Two defenders, though.
But you have two amazing defenders. By the way, Chris Paul, that is by far the best defensive team that's been listed. Chris Paul, phenomenal defender. Anthony Davis, obviously. Herb Jones and Dyson Daniels. I mean, they call him the vacuum for a reason. Herb Jones, one of the best perimeter defenders in the game. When Zion Williamson is your weak link,
yeah,
that's interesting. However, those aren't the rules, so I will stick with Denver, but
okay,
New Orleans, that's crazy.
All right, last one. I'm going to tell you the people that didn't make the cut on this team.
Okay.
Jalen Williams. Okay. Steven Adams, Josh Giddey, and Emmanuel Quickley didn't make this team.
Oh, this is the Thunder. Okay.
Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Chet Holmgren, Alperen Şengün.
People forget they drafted Şengün.
So KD, Russ, Harden, Chet, Şengün. Even now, I wonder if that team still.
Well, unfortunately, you have Harden.
Huh. Well, it's your pick. You can, if they're not your king of the hill, that's fine. They're trying to beat Denver, right?
Yeah. If these teams were playing tomorrow, I would probably take Denver in a 7-game series.
Okay.
But that's not. I would take OKC, which puts OKC in the what-if finals versus Philadelphia, which would be Drew Holiday, Tyrese Maxey, Mikal Bridges, VJ Edgecombe, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh.
We're sitting here, though, with OKC with a backcourt of Russ Westbrook and James Harden. You've got KD as your 3. Şengün at your 4 and Chet at the 5 is how I think they'd work it.
That's great finals.
That's a champion. That's a phenomenal team that has what you're losing. I mean, the problem there, and James Harden jokes aside, but it's not like a Harden or Westbrook or KD or Şengün are known for their defense.
Yeah.
You're going to have some defensive issues on that team, but that's pretty good, dude.
There you go.
You know what, honestly, and I hadn't looked, I'm kind of surprised.
The Kings did not make it on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a little bit surprised. I mean, I am and I'm not surprised. Yeah. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go.
My God, are you still talking?
Round the diamond. Because it was King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
We'll go around the diamond, take a look at some baseball stuff. We have some more basketball quotes, including Wemby talking about the violence around New York as well. Bob Gerald will join us at 9 a.m. from hoopobsession.com to talk about the draft. Always fun talking to him. That was fun exercise, Jason. I'm going to go take a shower.
Yeah.
Right after this.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is taking on Cal Expo this summer. Catch live music performances and more than 100 top skate, BMX, and Moto X athletes compete. June 26th through June 28th. Get your tickets now at xgames.com.
Join the Sactown Sports this Friday from 2 to 4 at Fasteners Tool Outlet, 6701 Power Inn, for crazy deals on tools and a chance to win a pair of X Game tickets.
Remember the days of real country music? Now you can get your favorite classic country every day on 105.1 HD3 The Ranch. Listen to The Ranch on the free KNCI app or anytime at 105.1 HD3.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction.
Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, June 13th in Sacramento. Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies. All sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sactown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 64, Montana's Monster Day.
The site was Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium. The Falcons were the opponent, and Atlanta had absolutely no answer for Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, and the 49ers. The final score was 45-35 San Francisco, but in between, Montana found Mike Sherrard for a touchdown. He also found Jerry Rice for not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 touchdowns. All told, Joe Montana threw for 476 yards and 6 touchdowns, one of his best days of his Hall of Fame career.
Faithful flashbacks on Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
I just got off the phone with our friend Sam. Who will,
Hey, Sam.
We hope will join us tomorrow at 8. So here's the deal. He's doing the media charter plane from the Knicks.
Ooh.
I know, right? Hello. One of the big plane on Sam.
Huh.
What a diva.
And of course, and this is exactly how it should be, because it makes total sense. His worry, and points to Sam here, his worry is that so they won't send out the departure information until after tonight's game. So he's worried, he's in New York covering the game, and in the middle of all that, he's worried about his appearance with us and wanted to give us the heads up that, hey, I'll let you know right after the game what it is. Obviously, if he's flying at that time, he can't do it. So we have 3 things that are going to happen tomorrow. One of 3. A, he joins us at 9 a.m.
Or 8.
Or 8, excuse me. Scratch that. B, I guess technically, he joins us at 9 or 7 or 6:30. Or at a different time, working around the plane, of course, with deference to Kelly Brothers, who's good at business, I think.
Good at business.
Yeah, he is good at business. Or we reschedule him for Friday.
Okay.
Do you have a preference?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to talk to him tomorrow at regular time. That would be the preference. But
Wow, I'd like to talk to him tomorrow and Friday. I guess I'm a bigger Sam fan than you guys are.
Wow.
That's too much.
Too much Sam?
Yeah.
That's Sam overload?
Yeah.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
Also, as we move on, I have a medical question. Why do I keep getting freaking mosquito bites almost exclusively on my ankle or below? Is that like a special spot for mosquitoes where like the blood is a thing or whatever? Does that happen to other people? Like that happens when I go to Mexico.
Harder to get to.
Torn up. But it's like I always have socks on. So I guess they're just mosquitoing underneath. Like I have a mosquito bite right now that is killing me.
Yeah, but you have little socks on.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, true. But it's like from the end of my calf muscle down. And then I have one that's like on the outside of my foot in the back. It's like on the out, not on my foot, but like on the outside if I'm looking down at my right foot, it's on the outside of my right foot by my heel. And it's in that special itchy spot.
Mosquitoes bite ankles primarily because our lower legs and feet emit high concentrations of body heat, sweat, and specific foot odors caused by bacteria.
Well, I don't have smelly feet. I don't. You want some?
No.
Okay. I eat baby powder.
Furthermore, this area is frequently left exposed and lowered to the ground where mosquitoes naturally lurk, making it stealthy and an easy target.
Can you
like you sometimes hear them go by your face or see them by your arms? It's down by you don't see them.
Well, why didn't God give us ears on our feet then too?
Yeah. Use some off.
Can you other than can you search, since you're searching, can you say is there like what are some ways to prevent that from happening?
Non-mosquitoes.
I know it's going to say spray stuff and probably like wear high socks or whatever. I'm going to I don't want to spray mosquito stuff. You get all sticky and weird. But like what I always am curious about is like, what if I start putting like peppermint leaves in my shoe? There's always stuff like that that's organic that helps. Or like if I use moisturizer with peppermint in it or some crap. I know they don't like peppermint. You getting anything on that, Chris?
I'm not specifically on ankles.
Oh, all right.
Maybe put bacon.
To drive away the mosquitoes.
Yeah, it'll just smell better around you.
From 916, Dave, same. The mosquitoes on the feet and ankles have been atrocious this season so far. They really have. And the thing is, I got a lot of
big mosquito season.
Well, that's the problem.
Should we check in with someone at Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control, who is also sponsoring our World Cup update?
See if you can get
Fight the bite.
See if you can get somebody on. I'm sure that would be. See if they'll.
I've got a terrible mosquito bite on my finger.
Oh, those are the worst. Or like on your knuckle. That should be illegal. You can't bite.
All right, mosquito, you're going downtown.
I'm trying to
with a clink.
How come we don't ever? I can't remember ever having a mosquito bite on my face. I wonder why they don't bite your face.
I have.
You have? Oh.
I think it's because what Jason was saying. If you
hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a mosquito extra.
Shush.
Jason, on the other hand, was taking a good look at one day and got him.
Jason was, hold on.
Getting a good look at a mosquito.
Yeah. Hey there.
Hey.
And then it bit me.
It really is kind of gross when you think about it. Something lands on you and sticks their butt cheeks into your body and sucks out blood and then takes off.
Is that what it is?
I don't think you know how mosquitoes work.
Well, no, it puts a little needle in your whatever.
record.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's like it's a mosquito.
I don't know if mosquitoes have butt cheeks.
It's a mosquito butt. There's their version. They don't have butt cheeks, but I'm saying if you said, well, what's the closest thing you have? Well, the other, it's either butt cheeks, Chris, or something else. And I didn't want to say that mosquito was sticking that in you.
I always thought they were on their legs.
No.
Stingers down.
No, you have your mosquito legs, and then they got their little needle that they needle in.
The needle is on their face.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. So basically, the needle is like the mosquito beard.
Hey, eyes up here.
You think like a bunch of dude mosquitoes are hanging out at the bar and they're like, look at your needle. Look at your needle.
Needle skeeto.
Needle, yeah. Nice job. That's cute.
Apparently, Dave's a needle checker.
A needle watcher. Whitey is weighing in saying it sounds like flea bites. I thought about that because we have 3 dogs, but they got so much flea crap on them. Collar and rub and I had to massage a moose into Gus yesterday because he has a moose. You know, and you got to massage it into him because he's itchy. Yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like, dude. Like last night, I woke up at like 2 a.m. and all I hear is him rolling around on our carpet. He loves to scratch his back on the carpet, and then he drags his dong across the bedroom. You know, he's on all fours, splooted out, and just dragging his thing and God knows what's going on there. I had to wipe his ass yesterday too, by the way. If you want a Frenchie, you got to really, really, really want it. Nacho Fantasy says female mosquitoes are typically the ones that bite. That's not a surprise. They're also never mind.
Go ahead.
No, just they're probably all dramatic about it. Well, that's not offensive.
Not at all.
Fine. Wait, are we going to let it slide that Dave thinks the mosquito drinks blood from its butt? No, I did. First off, they didn't let it slide. Secondly, I'm just saying like that. That's
what
like,
are you saying?
I'm saying like that's
What?
I wasn't saying it actually the mosquito had butt cheeks. I'm saying that's it's kind of that's how it's like a dog's does a dog have butt cheeks?
Yes.
Does it?
Yeah, haven't you seen
I like a baboon has butt cheeks. I've seen that in the nature shows. Big old red one.
Yeah, haven't you seen a corgi?
Corgis have butt cheeks.
Yes.
No, they do not. Shut up. Hold on here.
Well, they have legs at the end of the legs.
Corgis
top
have
end of the legs.
butt cheeks.
You asked that?
Son of a bitch. Yes, corgis have what people often call butt cheeks. They're part of their signature adorable look. From behind, corgis have a short, sturdy rear end with a rounded shape, and many owners and breed enthusiasts refer to the soft, padded area around the base of its tail as the butt cheeks. These cheeks are simply the fleshy, padded regions on either side of the tail base. Well, that's kind of what...
corgi, you get fries with that shake?
I hate to see a corgi go, but I love to watch a corgi leave.
You ever see the thing? You ever see the thing where they have a corgi that mates with another dog?
Oh, and it looks like the other dog, but it's a shorter version.
It's always
a corgi version.
The corgi is always the dominant.
Like the husky corgi.
Corgi we're looking at some of these right
corgi
now.
And retriever.
Yeah, like it
just little squatties.
Everything is 100% corgi,
That's
except
a beagle.
It looks like, I think that's a corgi German Shepherd.
Or a wolf.
Yeah, the corgi rules everything. Matt George just texted and said what's he uncomfortable about? Corgi butt cheeks?
All of this.
I don't know, man. Matt George needs...
Maddie.
Matt's got to lighten up. Matt's having... does Matt need a hug?
Hey, you're talking about corgi butt cheeks. Are you talking about me?
Uh-oh. We lost Dave. Ha!
Now Matt's going to be all in his head. Matt, yes, I did share your text to me with the guys last night. I did not share it on the air. I was just saying Matt was being a little paranoid last night.
Sensitive.
What a diva.
Not everything's about you, Matt.
He's not a corgi.
All right, anyways, enough of that. The Mariners win again. They now have the largest lead in the AL, in the American League, as they call it. Your Dodgers, Jason, scored 10 runs in the 7th inning.
Dodgers.
That's what the Sounders.
Dave
Jason
loves
loves
LA.
Jason
Dave
loves
loves
it.
it.
And Giants lost again. We did have the A's win, and we played all that. And congratulations to Henry Bolte for his first home run. You want to talk about uncomfortable as we go to break? Matt just texted me saying, "Do I have corgi butt cheeks?"
No.
No.
Mosquito.
Matt looks like a mosquito.
Matt looks like a pancake from the back. I think Matt's neck goes all the way to his feet.
Here's your headline: Matt's flat.
Yeah, Matt is a walking barcode. Matt needs to eat a sandwich.
If Matt's laying down in front of a door, people wipe their feet on him.
That's exactly. No, not going there. That's from a whole line of fun jokes. We'll take a break. When we come back, remember Bob Gerald's coming on at 9. And when we return, what's hot, what's not.
Not Matt.
And we'll go streaking. No, but is it going to be about Matt?
Oh,
find out next.
A word of advice from Whitey Gleason. When the time comes to pay the piper, you better be ready.
Man, stop running from the bill. The bill coming. You scared. They scared. Truth is, they scared. They know how I get. And they running from that bill that's on the way. It's inevitable. It's coming. Stop running. Stop running from the bill.
Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell me what's going on for Chrysler's Make This the Summer Event.
Well, you'll have to choose between 3 great deals. 0% financing for 60 months, 2.9% financing for 72 months, or 4.9% financing for 84 months. And whichever you choose, you get no payments for 90 days.
Whoa, that was so many numbers. I don't even know what it all means.
It means you will save thousands of dollars on your new Ram truck with the best financing options available. It's a choose-your-own savings and payments adventure with Hoblet Hoblet Dodge.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at hobletdodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection, and now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
Financing through SFS for qualified buyers. 0% for 60 months equals $16.67 per thousand borrowed. 2.9% for 72 months equals $15.15 per thousand borrowed. 4.9% for 84 months equals $14.08 per thousand borrowed. No payments for 90 days on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Offers cannot be combined with certain other incentives. Excludes Ram, 1500 RHO, and Tungsten models. Sample VIN 342368. See dealer for details.
Buy gold and put some silver in your pocket. I know what you're thinking. Everything's expensive right now. How am I going to buy gold? It's Ron Paul. Nowadays, a lot of things are out of your control, but there is something you can do right now to diversify your retirement, and it doesn't cost you anything out of pocket. My friends at Birch Gold Group will help you convert an IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold, a time-tested hedge against inflation. Plus, in honor of America 250, Birch Gold is going to give you a special America 250 1-ounce silver round for every $10,000 you purchase by July 2nd. Text the word SECURE to the number 989898 to get a free info kit from Birch Gold and claim eligibility for this limited time offer. Again, text the word SECURE to 989898 today.
This is the sound of Jack, buzz cutting his way to a small fortune. To Jack, every time he cuts his own hair, that's $50 right in his pocket. If Jack sees DIY buzz cuts as a saving strategy, Wells Fargo is right behind him. And with their mobile app, tracking his savings is easy. Oh, ouch. However you make money work, we can work with that.
Mobile carriers' message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
There's a pill version of Ozempic.
Hello, I'm Ozempic.
And I'm other GLP-1s kind of like him. Hey, did I hear there's a pill version of Ozempic?
Yep, you sure did. Ask your doctor about which FDA-approved uses of the Ozempic pen or pill may be right for you. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and learn more about Ozempic semaglutide tablets 9 milligrams and Ozempic semaglutide injection 2 milligrams.
There's a pill version of Ozempic.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like customer service associate at a dry cleaning shop.
Yeah, hi. I'm here to pick up my suit.
Ah, yes. Here you go.
There must be a mistake. This is too small.
It shrunk a whole lot. Look on the bright side. Now you have a suit you can give to a child.
This is your job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Hi, I'm Adam Johnson here with Golf Fitness Solutions. If you want more distance, less pain, better mobility, and a body that holds up for 18 holes, come see us. We're expanding in Carmichael, and you're invited to our grand opening party on June 13th from noon to 4. Tour our new space, meet the team, try the simulator challenge, see if you can make a hole-in-one, and learn how golf-specific training, stretching, massage, and assessments can help your game. Call 916-802-5175 or visit us at golffitnesssolutions.com for more information.
At Folsom Chevy, General Manager Eric Wilson and his team are dedicated to treating you well and treating your money well. They want to know what you want, what you need to help you decide what's best for you. That's how you're treated at Folsom Chevy. Here's how your money is treated. Right now at Folsom Chevy, they're offering 0% financing for 5 years on every new 2026 Silverado half-ton in stock. That's right, 0% on a two-wheel drive, a four-wheel drive, an LT, RST, High Country, you name it. Folsom Chevy is truck country. You can find them at the Folsom Auto Mall, just off Highway 50 between the Hazel and Folsom exits. From the mountains to the levee, think Folsom Chevy. Together, let's drive. Find out more about the 0% financing offer at folsomchevy.com. Must finance with GM and approved credit. $16.67 per $1,000 financed. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends July 7th, 2026.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
America version.
Well done.
It's hot.
Shayling Alears.
What?
Shing-a-ling-a-ling.
That's what I heard too. Shing-a-ling-a-leers. I like it.
Yeah.
Now, why is he so hot, Chris?
He is one of 5 catchers in the modern era to have 70 more hits, 15 or more home runs, 40 or more runs, and 20 or more walks through the first 60 games of a season.
Wow, is that good?
The other catchers are.
Who?
Any guesses? No.
Gary Carter, Benito Santiago, Buster Posey, and Joe Mauer.
You got one right.
Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
And I already forgot the list. You said it earlier.
I did say it earlier, and I can't remember it. No, this is me. This is also who's hot, by the way. So Wu-Tang Clan is nothing to mess with. Yeah.
You heard?
Wu-Tang Clan.
That's not what I heard.
No, what'd you hear?
I heard they're nothing to.
Oh. Have you invested in Wu-Tang Financial?
I have not.
I gives Kelly Brothers a run for his money. Mm-hmm. All right. Who's
good business?
Well, who's not?
A's and Brewers pitching.
In
the 2 games in Las Vegas, they have given up a combined 41 runs and 17 home runs.
But is it A's and Brewers pitching, or is it Vegas parking? Ballparking.
Oh, ballparking.
Ballparking. Is
Bandbox.
Is it their fault?
It's a ballpark.
With a short porch.
And there's a home run.
Exit velo.
You're in center field and it's coming your way. It's gone now.
Let's double down now.
You're in the jackpot.
What happened stays here. John Fisher sucks.
I love that wasn't even said at, like, part of a song. It's just like
just
John Fisher sucks.
Just in general.
Yeah.
John Fisher sucks. I had something else for you too here before we struck. We go stracking. Wu-Tang is going to perform at the Knicks Spurs.
Who's doing the anthem?
It's either Wu or Tang. Inspector Deck. He's doing it. So I guess they're doing all these security things and all that around MSG again, even though the president won't be there. And my favorite thing is the New Yorkers getting mad about it. And it's like, you know what? I normally would feel for you. But here's the thing. Stop beating the hell out of people for sports.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Stop rushing Spurs fans. And how about fellow New Yorkers? I'm not talking about vigilante justice here. I'm not saying take matters into your own hands here. I'm not saying.
What are you saying?
If you see something, it's going to make
come on and party tonight.
It's going to make your city look stupid because they're not doing this in San Antonio. So it's going to make you look bad. I'm not saying take matters into your own hands. I'm not saying it.
He's not.
But be irresponsible.
Won't do it.
And I totally, let me tell you what I don't want to see. I don't want to see, like, after tonight's game, win or lose, a Spurs fan in a jersey. I don't want to see that person get accosted by a group of ne'er-do-wells. And then I don't want to see, as that's happening, a bunch of forward-thinking New Yorkers just jump on and beat the hell out of I don't want to see that at all.
That wasn't on the air.
That wasn't on the air? Okay. Well, that's an exception, Chris, as we all know. I would actually buy that up.
You'll allow it.
I'm always good to find the one exception.
The one exception. I'd buy that on pay-per-view, if I'm being honest. But I know it'd be in the chat the next day. All right, streaking. Right now.
After the debate.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB?
Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
Streaking.
Told you.
Well, none of us were. We all got shut out yesterday, so we're all starting from scratch. But Dave, you took Henry Bolte.
Oh, did I?
You did. Do you have like a highlight?
Did I? Well, I mean, you're.
I don't know if he got up. I think he took 4 plate appearances.
He did take 4 plate appearances.
The guy hasn't hit a home run though in his career, so I thought it was a bit lofty for you to try to even pick him.
When you say lofty, did you do that on purpose? Because like his, it would be a lofty like fly ball to wherever.
Well, he hasn't hit one out.
Well, how about a random sounder here? I don't know if this is it or not. Here.
And evolve it has, and it's done so quickly.
On one. High drive right center field. Lightning strikes for the first time for Henry
Henry
Bolte.
Bolte. All right, well, my streak is on.
There you go. 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBI. Dave is at 1. I took Kyle Schwarber, Major League Baseball's home run leader.
Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he got up 4 times, no hits.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt!
Well, it's all right, though. Chris will save the day for us because he took Kevin McGonigal.
I think that's only once this season he hasn't got a hit from me.
Well, so you're fine. He got up 4 times yesterday. How'd he do?
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt!
Good for me, Billy. McGonigal. So Dave is the show leader with pushing at 1.
What
Chris
up?
and I are at 0.
Get in the car, losers. We're going losing.
Well, you don't have the security blanket of picking Henry Bolte today.
No, I don't, but I can take Bang Chandeliers.
So you're taking?
Bang Chandelier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
No.
Well, I'm taking Lars Nootbaar.
No, come on.
That's a person.
That's not a real name.
Yeah.
Lars Nootbaar. Oh, boy, no one's going to get this. Lars Nootbaar is the bad guy in the Eddie Murphy classic, The Golden Child, that wanted the knife.
Well, he's also in the Cardinals.
I think it was that, was that Alan Rickman? Who the hell was Lars Nootbaar? Anyway,
Alan Thicke.
Was it?
Alan Thickeman.
Nobody liked The Golden Child but me.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was not. I want the knife.
Never saw it.
Really?
Claude.
Charles Dance, who went on to play the head of the family of the
head of the class.
No, he was in the Game of Thrones. He was the
throne.
He was
He
was the patriarch of the Lannisters.
Oh,
That's
I
what
love
he got.
that. That was such a good show.
Hey, he got shot by his dwarf son.
Harry Potter.
He got shot by his dwarf son, Peter Dinklage, in the chest with a crossbow while pooping in the show. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
But yeah,
he was
in the 1400s.
He was pinching a medieval loaf, and Peter Dinklage shot him with a crossbow. What a horrible way to die! Like
Dinklage.
how Elvis died on that. I do not want to die in the toilet, dude.
He might have a choice.
I don't think they chose either.
From drowning because it's a bidet. Chris,
have a bidet.
I'm going to take Jackson Holiday.
Take Sactown Sports with
you. Wow.
Yeah, take Sactown Sports with you.
Wow. Holiday. It could be all right. Well, we'll take a break. Let's reset. You know what, guys? We're getting a little loose.
Yeah.
Getting a little loose.
We'll get back on track.
Let's get back on track with Robert T. Gerald.
Bobby G.
We know him as Bobby G. HoopsObsession.com. Let's spend some good amount of time on draft.
Let's do it.
Shall we? We'll do that with Bobby next.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
It's a hot spot on your dog's leg. But the internet says you can treat it at home. You're not sure, though. Because now it's oozing.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Ooh, he's licking it. Super gross, dude.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was gonna unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-444-2013. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-444-2013. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-444-2013. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-444-2013 or biglou.com.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction.
Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, June 13th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies. All sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
And yeah. Bobby, tell us what to do. Welcome back. Final hour of the program. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Law. Joining us right now from Hoop Obsession. I always like to point out that's OBSESSIO. And they say obsession, one of the more popular misspelled words.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to make sure that people know to go to Hoop Obsession, because you never want the other one to be. It'd be like a cologne site or something.
Right.
So you can get all the wisdom from our dear friend Bob Gerald, who joins us right now. Bob, it's Dave, it's Jason. Good morning.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, Jason?
Well, it's your time of year.
Yeah, it's your time.
As a hoop junkie, all the basketball you've watched, now it's time to have it pay off, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It is. But, of course, it doesn't mean anything. whatever I say. So we take it with a grain of salt, but it's fun. It's what I like to do. So
why do you think Why do you think we take things with a grain of salt? What does that do?
I don't even know.
I don't either, Bob. I don't like that. Why isn't it a grain of sugar? Why isn't it a grain of?
That'd be sweet.
Right, exactly. Is it? Anyways, as we talk about that,
I guess one little piece of salt is not going to make a difference. Is that what's
that could be it?
Yeah, maybe. Unless you have hypertension, you have to be careful there. So
one might be okay.
One's fine.
One grain.
Yeah. I said this yesterday, Bob. It is silly season, and especially social media, for all its fun and hijinks, has just really changed the game in ways that aren't always great. Where people are trying to aggregate views and put out, this trade could work, and they get on the ESPN trade machine. And I really like listening to folk like yourself and a select handful of others that just absolutely have no lives in the best of ways. The amount of time that you spend watching film, watching games, it is a labor of love for you. And I always think guys like you rise to the top and shine. So this draft coming up, would you agree, is, if I were to say it's top 3 heavy, top 5, what is the first echelon for you, Bobby?
4. I think I like those top 4. But I'm not mad, beyond that. This is a really, really good draft. I don't think it's as deep as some people seem to, I keep hearing, it's a super deep draft and this and that. I'm not sure. I think there's another cliff after 2021, somewhere in there. And then I think it gets really thin around 40-ish. There's some good players, some really good college players, but I just don't know how it's gonna translate to the NBA. So,
and how much of that thinned out with guys going back to school? I mean, there's quite a bit that were going into the draft that have opted to go back.
A ton. If you are on Hoop Obsession or you check it out, if you go down through the top 155 players I have ranked, you'll see down on the lower left that there's a returning to school or not declaring for the 2026 NBA draft. And that list has got to be 100 players long, so wow. There's a ton of really good players, a lot of draftable players who went back and took that money that you can get in college these days. And so it really did thin out, I think, the back half of the second round. And again, not that there are bad players there. It's just a different kind of player. So, for instance, 54th on my list, a guy who worked out for the Kings recently, Nick Boyd from Wisconsin. And Nick Boyd can really play, but he's 6'1" with a 6'2.5" wingspan. And he was born in 2001. I mean, we're talking about like a 25-year-old undersized point guard here. So I think he could play in the NBA, but, what kind of impact is he going to make? That I'm not sure about. And that's the other thing that I just wanted to touch on, that I think where people go wrong and get it wrong is they don't understand the positional scarcity. And shout out to my man Nathaniel Miller for that term. But if you think of 5 swimming pools, there's 5 positions on an NBA floor that you could possibly play. If you put everyone in the swimming pool, the centers and the power forwards and the small forwards, it almost goes in inverse order, where like the point guard pool is crowded. The shooting guard pool is ridiculous. It's Las Vegas on a Saturday at you know what I mean? At the you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like one of those crazy pool parties. Small forwards and power forwards, that pool is a little bit smaller, and the center pool is even smaller. So especially with, guys with freaky length and stuff like that. So, everybody wants some of these shooting guards and point guards to make it, and they think they're going to, but you really have to consider the landscape and all the bodies that are in that pool already. And I think that's where people start to get stuff wrong. And for instance, Jalen Green, say from the Phoenix Suns, this is a guy who ranked maybe 31st last year at his position among 2 guards, and that's a guy who was a lottery pick, a high lottery pick who, so it's just not all these guys are going to be stars. That's just not how it works.
Bobby Gerald joining us from hoopobsession.com. I want to put you in Scott Perry's seat, GM of the Kings, and I've been talking a lot about this. We have, but we don't know what his draft board looks like. So we're going to use Bob Gerald's draft board, and I'm putting you on the spot here. But Sam Presti calls you from the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he offers you straight up number 12 and number 17 for number 7. And I've said the only way I consider this, if I'm Scott Perry, is really simple. If he thinks he can get like value at 12 as he can at 7, and if that's enough to justify 17 based on whatever point system he has going. So I don't know who you have at 12, and I don't know who you have at 17, but just based on 10 seconds of thinking about it, if Presti calls and offers that deal and you're Scott Perry, do you take it?
It's going to depend on who's there at 7.
Mm-hmm.
So can we wait till the time of the 7th pick, or do we have to say now?
That's a great question. Well, let me ask you both. Let's start with no. You have till the end of the day today.
Then I would probably say no.
Okay, and then if you were, who is there a specific player or players that you go, yeah, I ain't doing this. I'm grabbing this dude at 7.
Yeah, I still this cycle is so funny because we start out with we love someone, and then we watch him and we pick apart all their faults, and now we don't like him because he doesn't play defense or this and that. It's like Darius Acuff is a baller, dude. Like he's the real deal. His self-assuredness, his self-confidence, the things he did as a freshman with the scoring and the assisting. And yeah, his defense made me angry actually watching. Like I would just be like, dude, what is he doing? But I also think that the more you dig into his profile, he's a kind of guy who is gonna toe the line. I think when the vets are on his butt, when coaches are on his butt, especially a defensive minded coach like Doug Christie is. So I think he'll be a better defender. Obviously, he's going to have to be than he was in college, or else he's never going to see the floor. But I don't think he's ever going to be the greatest defender in the world. But I think he can be a lot better, just because all the things that he was doing wrong pretty much are teachable. Other than not giving second efforts, there was not much second efforts I saw from Darius Acuff. So I still really like Darius Acuff. I still really like Kingston Flemings. If either one of those guys are there, I think you have to strongly consider it. And the guy that I all draft have thought is better than people realize is Adai Mara. And I do understand that the Kings have a position of strength right now, probably at center, but I think we're talking about different levels of centers here. I think Mara is a huge tier better than what the Kings presently have, especially on the defensive end. And if you look at the NBA this year, the teams with the 3 best records in the NBA, the Spurs, the Thunder, and the Detroit Pistons, they ranked 1, 2, 3 in defensive rating. And that's what it's about. It's about deterring people, and I just think Adai Mara has that.
So let me follow up then, Bobby, because it's interesting you bring up Acuff. I'm one of those people that is, with the caveat, of course, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and most people don't when it comes to the draft, and you get as close as you can, and guys can develop. Acuff's defense does scare the hell out of me, and beyond that, and I, by the way, I think he's gonna. If you asked me to bet, I'd say he'd be an all-star in his career. The guy's clearly offensively talented. And I know this is a lazy comparison, whether it's a Trae Young or a Ja Morant, hell, even a Damian Lillard, who's got a Hall of Fame career, a James Harden Hall of Fame career. But it does seem, based on the last point you made, you talked about 1, 2, 3 in defense. In Detroit, they've got Cade Cunningham, who isn't, all-world Jrue Holiday, but tries. And you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who may not be the best on-ball defender in the world, but active hands. He gets in the passing lanes, led the league in steals last year. Who was the third team? San Antonio? Well, you got Victor Wembanyama.
Exactly.
So what I worry about, my big worry always, and maybe this is a champagne problem, Bob, is that, Okay, so they get Darius Acuff. He's an all-rookie, maybe a rookie of the year. He's an all-star in the first 3 or 4 years. That's all blue sky and wonderful and realistic. But he also scares me as the type of dude that 5 years from now, when he just signed his max extension, you're getting reports from Sam Amick and Shams Charania that he's on the block with not a lot coming back because, yeah, he's gifted and talented, but he's a defensive cone, and teams just can't seem to get over the hump with a guy like that being the head of the snake. So how do you, based on what you just came back with, that his talent but also those top 3 in defense, how would you, if you were the GM, handle his lack of defense with you need defense to win championships?
You just gotta surround him with better defensive players, And we saw that last year. There's a huge difference in the numbers on the Kings when Sabonis is your 5-man versus when Dylan Cardwell is your 5-man. I mean, everybody gets better on defense when Cardwell is your 5-man. So, and again, that's what I think Mara is going to bring to a team. Now, Mara doesn't move his feet as well as I would like him to. He has some limitations. He does some goofy things here and there, but I just think people underestimate what defense is to the game of basketball, and especially rim protecting defense. And when we get back to talking about those swimming pools, how many guys are in the center swimming pool that have the physical profile that Adai Mara has? I mean, he's one of maybe 5 guys in the world right now that have that kind of size. So again, just food for thought. It doesn't mean that that's what the Kings should do or that's what they're going to do. I think it seems that they're dead set on drafting a point guard, but I do agree with you in that sense that, if you draft one of these guys, maybe it doesn't work out because there are a million cajillion point guards and shooting guards already in the NBA, not just the NBA, but also in the G League and overseas. And you can find 6'6" guys, 6'5" guys, 6'4" guys here, there, and everywhere, but you can't find 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan.
Right.
It just doesn't happen. So I think Adai Mara is being underrated in this draft, if you believe what mocks say.
Mm-hmm.
I also think there's a decent chance. I mean, if I was the Clippers, to me, that would be almost like a no-brainer to me. If I had the 5th pick for the Clippers, I'd draft the Mara.
Yeah. Sounds like it's starting to smell a little bit when hearing what Bobby's talking about. This might be a Zach Edey situation where remember, Edey was high teens, 20s, and all that, and the next thing you know, the Grizz grabbed him in the lottery.
Yeah. So, Bob, as we're talking with Bob Gerald, hoopobsession.com, want to follow up on that. You kind of laid out who you like. We assume the 4 in whatever order are going to go of Dabonsa, Boozer, Wilson, and Peterson, in whatever order that is. So and you've said that you like Acuff and Flemings. Let's just say Acuff and Flemings go. I know you do like Mara. I don't know if the Kings will go there. So let's say those 6 are gone with Mara on the board and the other point guards, whether that's, Wagler or Brandt. Like, what would you do? Well, sounds like you would take Mara, but what do you think the Kings might do there if those 6 are gone?
If those 6 are gone, then maybe you do look at making that trade, if it's available. I'm a fan of Abuka Okori from Stanford, and I don't think there's a huge difference between Abuka Okori and some of these other guards that get talked about, Wagler, Berries, Mikal Brown Jr. I don't think the difference between those guys is as big as people make it out to be. So if you told me I could get a Corey at 17 and I could maybe get, I don't know, maybe you take I just don't like a lot of the rest of those guys. To be honest, I was almost ready to say the Nate Ament word, but I'm not going to. He plays pretty upright, and I'm not convinced, other than the size profile. I like Alan Graves from Santa Clara an awful lot, but I also don't think he has the greatest physical profile. So it's tough, man. It really is. This is a tough draft. I don't envy Scott Perry. From that standpoint, at some point you have to put these guys in order, right? I mean, that's what it's about. And then when you do put them in order, people say, well, you must not like Keaton Wagler because I have him, say, 11th on my board. It's like, no, it's not that I don't like Keaton Wagler. It's that I like 10 guys better than him. You know what I mean? It just is what it is.
Who's the best player?
Jason, did you get the text I sent you, Jason?
I did, yeah, about kind of your past things that you would have done while the Kings were on the clock.
I was just gonna say, how would that stack up in your King of the Hill? That'd be a pretty decent little 5, right?
Absolutely.
Let's see
So
here.
these are players that at the exact time the Kings were on the clock, I said this is who I would select.
Yeah.
So this is even better because this isn't necessarily, and I haven't gone back and looked. These are the players Bobby actually would have picked.
Yeah, when they were on the clock. Yeah.
So
again, it's easy for me to say this because I don't have front office owners, and this is just like how I see it. But
But I do remember on this list because I remember that year of Jalen Johnson, you had him way higher than a lot of people. I'm like, that's interesting, and then look at what he's done now. But you had Kawhi Leonard, Luka Doncic, Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Johnson, and Shaedon Sharpe. That's a pretty darn good squad.
Honestly, it's kind of like what we were talking about. If we're talking about talent filled, I think that might take the cake. Obviously, you're going to have problems at the 4 and the 5, especially at the 5 there. But hell, at that point, no offense,
Play small and go,
or put go grab Dylan Cardwell and put him at the 5 with that lineup.
Right. And then you probably would have had Austin Reeves too, just because I thought he was a high 2nd round pick, and he goes undrafted, and so there's a few guys there, and so it's possible. That's all I'm saying is that it's possible. They just have to, hopefully everyone's. I know they are. They're working out a ton of guys, and hopefully they have their eye on someone that's really going to help this team. I think I've told you this before. I'm a fan of Trevon Brazile from Arkansas as a possible early 2nd round pick for the Kings. I really think he's someone who stands out that probably could go in the 1st round, but that I'm really hoping would be there for the Kings early in round 2.
Here's a fun way to explore this question further. According to, I just picked CBS Sports randomly. They have the Kings taking Mikael Brown Jr. at number 7 with Acuff going number 6. Brown is followed by Flemings, Burries, Ament, and then Mara. So my question is this, based on that, they have the Thunder taking Yaxel Lendeborg at 12, and then they have the Thunder taking Kareem Lopez at number 17 with guys like Swain Anderson and Cam Carr still available. Knowing that it would be, in fact, for the Kings, Mikael Brown Jr., does that change your mind on making that trade?
No.
Okay.
I like Mikael Brown Jr. I do, but I also think there's a couple things there with him that are a little bit worrisome for me. And obviously he had some back problems, and they're saying that all that is fine. But I think Mikael Brown Jr. tends to be more of a scoring guard than a real point guard.
Okay.
That's just my take on it. Assist turnover ratio is like 1.52 to 1, which is fine for a 2 guard. But that's not really point guard stuff. I think he has the vision. I think he sees the floor, but he also really tries for home run passes. And some guys grow out of that, right? I mean, some guys will calm down, and like Cade Cunningham was not a point guard coming out of college, but he grew into one. And then there's a guy like Jason Williams, right? I mean, he could see every pass and do all that, but he also threw the wild ones. And the Kings, to succeed, needed to get someone like Mike Bibby in here who just really played the point guard spot.
I like to ask you this kind of question every year just because it kind of helps solidify what people think about this draft. You kind of laid out what you thought about this draft earlier, Bob, but what if we take, I don't know, from the 2020 on, so that's Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, Paolo Banchero, well, we know Wemby would go number 1, Zachary Richache, and Cooper Flagg. So we take the past 6 number 1s, and it's hard because now they've had pro careers, so we think a little differently about them. But if you try to remember what they were when they were coming out, where would those guys fall in this draft? So that's Edwards, Cade, Banchero, Wemby, Richache, and Flagg.
Well, obviously Wemby's going to be obviously Wemby's going to be number 1, and I would think Cooper Flagg probably going to be number 2, just based on how young he was at the time and his upside going forward. And then what'd you say, Paolo Paolo's interesting to me because they still have a weird dynamic there in Orlando with, I'm just not sure there's enough shooting. And part of that is that Paolo's not a great shooter. So I'm not sure. Who else do we say here?
So he had Cade, Anthony Edwards, and Risha Shea.
Well, at the time, Anthony Edwards was a lot like Peterson is to me here in this draft. So there's one I was definitely 100% wrong about. I didn't think Anthony Edwards loved the game enough. I watched him at Georgia, and he just didn't he had his moments, but he just wasn't that great. And so lesson learned for me, that's you can overthink it. Sometimes you really do just need to look and just say, hey man, this guy's talent is outrageous. And so you just have to roll with it and hope that everything's going to work out. And I feel that way about Peterson this year. Like whoever takes him, that's the GM on the hot seat, in my opinion, because that guy, he is super duper talented. I don't know if there is a better talent in this draft than Darren Peterson for when you look at an NBA player. You know what I mean? Of the things an NBA player needs to do to succeed. But as we all know, a huge part of that is being available. And so you have to be. And then I worry too about him being the mouthpiece of your franchise. You know what I mean? It's just if he has a career like Kawhi Leonard, God bless him. You know, he wins an NBA championship and goes to the Hall of Fame, then it's not an issue.
Where would Cade Cunningham go in this draft?
Cade Cunningham. I really liked Cade at the time, but I wasn't over the moon about him. But I would say, he might be still be the first pick or around there too. You know what I mean? Okay. I mean, because you just look at what he's able to do in the modern NBA, and he pretty much checks all the boxes you can think of. Plus, a great human being, a good leader, a good teammate, all of the above, someone who can be the face of the franchise. So I think DeBonsa has that. I think Caleb Wilson has that. I think Cameron Boozer's super smart, and he has that. I don't know about Peterson. Mara does some goofy things. Acuff doesn't play the greatest defense, but I still just think I'm going to bet on his personality and the kind of guy he is. I just think he's a competitor. I think he will figure it out. And then you guys know I love Kingston Fleming.
Yeah.
I just think that's the guy that if the Kings drafted him, Sacramento would be super duper head over heels in love with this player. You know, Kingston Fleming, he's that kind of guy. I also do just want to touch real quick on Keaton Wagler, because he's kind of the guy who's getting left out here. And a lot of people say that he could even go number 5 to the Clippers. My thing with Wagler, and I keep hearing this Tyrese Halliburton comparison, and I don't see that at all. He does not have Tyrese's feel. That was the thing with Tyrese was the feel. Like he just, for getting his teammates open and the passing and the vision. Wagler's just a much better shooter and completely different players. I don't get that comp at all. And I don't think Wagler is going to ever be able to be a good defender in the NBA. Whereas I think Acuff could be passable. I don't think Wagler will ever be a good defender. And he really didn't measure that well. He's 6'5" with a 6'6" and a quarter wingspan, which is actually even small for a point guard. And I keep hearing people say, well, Wagler will fit next to Garland because Wagler can play off the ball. Well, yeah, he could, but is that going to win you any games with a guy with a 6'6" wingspan playing the 2 spot? I don't think it is. So.
All right. Well, listen.
I have opinions.
Hey,
yes,
that's why we got you. I guess I'll leave you with this. So AJ DeBonsa is your number one, your number one prospect, I assume, right?
Yeah, he is. But that's not like I've got. What do we got? 13 days, right? We got 13 days. Well, I could screw this up still.
Let me put it like this. You'll get everyone will get this one. Which is greater? Which is greater? The odds of AJ DeBonsa being a star in the league, or your dad's love of the Lake Tahoe area?
Yeah, my dad's love of Lake Tahoe area is.
It's our favorite thing.
Is going. That's his Alpine Gym. He loves him some Lake Tahoe. Hey, ever since we were little kids, we went, I swear, I mean, I know it wasn't every weekend, but we went to Tahoe a lot. I spent many quarters inside the Harrah's, game room and arcade. They, back in the day, they leave you with like $5 roll of quarters.
Yeah, that was enough.
And that last you an hour and a half or something like that. And yeah.
Does the patriarch's love of a good hot dog extend to you?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No,
that was a quick no.
I'm not a hot dog guy, but I will say this: like, I like Italian sausages and stuff like that.
Okay.
But just a hot dog, nah, man. I saw how those were made.
Hoopobsession.com. That is hoop. You know how to spell hoop.
Yeah.
Obsession. OBSESSION. We have Bobby on for this time of year. We have him on during March Madness. He never lets us down, does his homework. And I love the fact, too, seriously, I love the fact that he's not afraid to be like, well, I missed on that one. Mm-hmm. We need more of that in this business because God knows,
come on, man.
Even the best. Sam Presti misses. I mean, come on,
Everybody's a draft expert at this time of year,
yes.
Right? So it's you're gonna get stuff wrong. That's just part of the deal. You just hope that you have more hits than misses.
Yep. Hot dogs and sausages to the winner. Italian sausages.
That's it. Italian sausages.
A
little andouille.
That works.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Jason?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
We're speaking our language. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining us
Bob.
as always, Bob.
See you guys.
All right, take care. It's Bobby Gerald, hoopobsession.com. We'll take a break. When we come back, final half hour of the program. What's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. We got some sound bites from Wemby and a few others based on, in part, on all the violence and crap from Game 3 and ahead. Looking forward to Game 4. And crosstalk with Matt and Kayla after that. All coming up right after this.
Advice from Whitey Gleason. When the time comes to pay the piper, you better be ready.
Man, stop running from the bill. The bill coming. You scared. They scared. Truth is, they scared. They know how I get. And they running from that bill that's on the way. It's inevitable. It's coming. Stop running. Stop running from the bill.
Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Raymond Woodland. Chad, I got a question. What's happening for Chrysler's Make This the Summer event?
Right now, you can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on those hard-to-find new 2026 Ram 2500 and 3500 heavy duties. Plus, you can take advantage of available 5.9% for 84 months financing with no payments for 90 days on select inventory.
Chad, you've always got the best selection of Rams and now the best interest rates.
We are truck people at Hoblet. That's why we have over 600 new Rams available. And more importantly, the hard-to-find Rams you're looking for. That means your new Ram is waiting at HobletDodge.com.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection, and now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
14,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 Laramie after $10,500 dealer discount. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit for eligible upfit, 1,000 Hoblet business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade-in. 10 of the net savings, see dealer for details.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the matchday spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect! Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too! Incredible! What a finish! Sensational combination! Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
Sacramento,
Get ready because the Fasteners Inc. Super Sale is back. Friday, June 12th and Saturday, June 13th. Stop by Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet on Power Inn Road for crazy deals on DeWalt products. We're talking all of the lowest prices in Sacramento on bare tools, tool products, batteries, lasers, hand tools, outdoor power equipment, and so much more. Again, this DeWalt sale event will be June 12th from 7 till 5:30 and June 13th from 9 till 3 p.m. at Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet on Power Inn Road. Visit fastenersinc.net for more info.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here's to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com. Price guarantee on talk, tax, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. But not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener. Like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV. But if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to it at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
All right, I got something in my seat here.
Yeah, you do.
Looks like Santa came around. All right, what we got? We got a box here first. Well, it says it's got the Republic logo, and it says Sacramento. Let's get the party started. Sac Republic FC, the 3 stars. We open it up, and oh, look at this. Look at this. Republic FC hosts they got all kinds of stuff going on here. There's a little QR code. And look here. Oh, wait. Is this a captain's armband?
I'm the captain now.
Looks like we're the captains now, friend. Oh, look at this.
Can't fit on these guns.
I mean, legit. I feel like I'm getting my blood pressure taken.
Mine says no cap.
No cap. All right. We've got, oh my goodness gracious. Look at all these little rubbery, puffy soccer. Oh, you got some too?
Yeah, juggle, sure.
Juggle, let's see.
Then it's like an apple.
Yeah. Suck that, Whitey and Alan and Matt and Kayla. So
yeah.
You guys double juggle. We got, oh, what? No way. America scarves?
Merc.
Oh, my goodness. So this is a Sac Republic scarf. By the way, great segment telling all the listeners the free swag we get, but whatever. Sac Republic USA scarf. Dude, that is so going on. Man, we got some.
Look at Chris.
We got, oh, what a good idea by you. What a good idea by Jason. Chris with his Mexico scarf. Whatever. Just stay on.
Stay where? Where would you like me to stay?
You didn't finish your sentence. What did you mean by that? Describe it.
What I was going to say without thinking about it, and with no context whatsoever, there is a wall between Chris and myself.
Oh.
And I was going to say to him, keep that on that side. Let's just call it a partition. And then as it was coming out of my mouth, I realized, oh, that's bad out of context. So you know what? I say there's room for everyone. We've got what are these called that you put your drink on? Coasters.
Oh, man, your tables must look like hell.
We got a couple of
koozies.
We got a couple of koozies, which my wife always laughs at because she thinks that means something else. With the Sac Republic logo on it. Oh, she will love that. Couple of stickers. Sac Republic, a couple of different stickers there. That's beautiful. And what is going on here? Aha! Oh. Look at this. Well, this is going up in the studio. This is the look at this flag. Sac Republic.
Captured it.
Look at that. We captured that. Am I right behind the blue thing? Look at that. Well, that's so nice. It's so thoughtful. Just like little kids.
Wow, it can't even fit around your head?
I got a big head. Why don't you just keep all that over on that side, Chris?
Where?
Well, thank you to the Sac Republic.
Yeah.
Folks. That's very nice of them. And make sure you check. Give them a nice plug here. You can get tickets to go check. I'll be at the match a week from Saturday. So there's that, and that'll get the crowds out. Go to sacrepublicfc.com. I love that we have juggling balls. I don't know though. There's an extra captain's armband here. I guess we give that to Chris.
Yeah.
Who hates America. That's fine. You can be a captain too. It's a good look. This is one of those things that's going to go on the best of montage where it shows us doing all the fun stuff and like laughing, and then we're wearing stuff. You actually, Jason, you kind of, you know what you, I don't know why, but what I'm getting in my head from this look from you is, yes, but also the martial arts instructor Napoleon Dynamite with the, with the flag. That's not an insult.
Grab my arm. Other arm. Your other arm.
Ow.
Eat your food, Tina.
Oh, that's great.
What did Chris say I look like?
He said you look like a fine, upstanding individual that loves our country.
Yeah, I couldn't tell it.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Well, he said it looks like you could be the president of the United States.
There you go. Look at that, President Ross, or Sensei Ross, as they're saying on the chat. Well, thanks, Sac Republic.
Yes,
did these, Kyle? Did these come from the source I believe they came from? Yes. Why does that source insist on not coming in and saying hello to us? Oh, I can't hear him. What's he saying? Does it matter? Is that why? Really? Oh, come on. I didn't do it. Jason didn't have any part of that. That's dumb.
Or did we?
I mean, I'm just saying, we did everything we could to step up and make it good after the fact. Wasn't our control. Well, I'm just saying, I miss you.
Well, thank you, source.
Yeah, thank you, unnamed source, person of anonymity. All right. Anyways,
what's on deck?
Yeah, that
the dog park.
Game 4, NBA Finals.
What a diva!
That's what I'm saying. Oh wait, me or her?
Oh, you reveal.
I guess either or.
Okay then. Ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
And all creatures great and small, the Knicks host the Spurs tonight at Madison Square Garden. Some people say that is the mecca of basketball.
Not heard that.
Who is favored and by how much? And by the way, just for reminder purposes, the Knicks were favored by 1.5 in Game 3 after beating the Spurs twice in San Antonio. The Spurs ended up winning Game 3. So who is favored in this one and by how much?
I'm going to say the Knicks, and I'm going to bump it up a point, 2.5.
Knicks 4.5.
Oh, he's grabbing the bell.
Jason's right.
Yeah, this is an aggressive bell.
I'd love to say Jason was right. Believe me, I would love to say you're right, and I'm loving life because you are in fact right. Sorry, Chris, way off.
See, you don't do a good job of hiding your...
Why? What would it have been if you were right?
You have a bell lean.
Yeah.
I have lean?
Mm-hmm.
What would yours have been like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, let me tell you something.
You can ring my bell.
Next time Chris gets it right, I'm going to be like, well, that sucks.
Okay, so next time you do that, I'll know that I won.
Now I'm just gonna throw you all off. Nationals and Giants. Who cares, right? Who cares? Anybody care? Campaign on the chat cares. Nats and Giants. That's at 12:45. Hey, maybe day baseball. That's fun. And then the Athletics hosting the Brewers tonight. 6:05 from Las Vegas. Got a couple of things. Oh, no, I got one thing I want to play. I know we got to go to break. Here is a friend of the show, Victor Wembanyama. I'm just assuming. Yeah. On Knicks fans attacking Spurs fans.
Fans got attacked?
Yes.
I didn't know that. But my thoughts, of course, is that, we can't forget it's a game. We're just playing a game out there. And I am all for, passion, but to the respect of each other, it's unacceptable.
Who did he sound like in the beginning?
Fans got attacked?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Who is that?
But my thoughts, of course, is that fans got attacked.
Oh,
when you talk to old...
Shut up, Adam.
That sounded like Adam Schefter.
There's a little bit of a sing-song there. Burger. He didn't really have an accent. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I always admire people like that. We'll take a break. Well, I'm saying, like, when you master another language, I'm in awe of people that speak other languages, like multiple languages. And when you can do that and you don't have an accent, like, good for you, dude.
Good for you.
There's no way I'm ever going to speak another language with no accent. Yeah, there's an accent right there. Crosstalk with Matt and Kayla, celebrity birthdays. We wrap
Ustedes.
I thought it was ustedes.
Well, with your accent.
Oh, great. Then it would be Ustedes. We're back after this.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our clients' portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss. When life calls for a little extra, a kitchen upgrade, paying off debt, or that dream vacation, Valley Strong Credit Union is here to help. With a Valley Strong home equity loan, you can tap into your home's value with competitive rates, flexible terms, and local guidance you can trust. Get approved in as little as 5 minutes, with funding in as few as 5 days. Your goals are within reach. Visit valleystrong.com to get your offer today. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 456506.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older and you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Yeah! USA! Well, good morning.
Not feeling festive?
Well, I
She's
never
wearing
do
her
that.
scarf.
We know
Scarf.
We know what club you're supporting.
Well, Chris over there is holding up his Mexico flag.
That's great.
I even asked him, I
There you
said,
go.
hey, who would you root for in the championship? He's in Mexico.
Well, because USA's not
I was
going
going
to
to say USA ain't
That's
going to be
true.
there.
Well, I mean, yeah.
USA.
Well, they have
Not with that kind of
Hey,
attitude.
guess what? They have a better chance in Mexico according to Vegas.
Really?
Well, and Vegas knows all.
Vegas knows all.
To be fair,
Did you just you literally flipped your scarf like it was hair?
It was.
You were like,
It was in the way.
well, he wasn't going to flip his hair.
Chris, is Spain or France the favorite?
Spain.
Spain. That's what that.
Español.
España.
Spain. Hey, can we go to our show meeting today like this?
Yeah, Richie's wearing his.
We got our big monthly show meeting.
Oh, we already had ours.
Yeah. How'd it go?
Are we
Grade
gonna be
it
in
1
trouble?
Always fabulous.
1 to 10.
It's always fabulous.
Yeah.
What
We
should
beat
know?
you guys.
What should we know? What are they going to tell us?
You know what we're going to do in our show meeting? Talk a lot about Matt George behind his back.
That's what we do.
You would.
That's what we're doing.
A lot of insinuating.
Bunch of girls.
A lot of insinuation.
Going to start every sentence with, listen, I think Matt's great.
No offense.
No offense.
No disrespect. But yeah, we got a Media League tonight.
Oh, that doesn't involve me, so.
No.
The game of
I mean, could.
golf.
You
No.
turned it down.
No.
You turned
Do
it
you
down.
play at all?
I at least get to golf.
You've
from
asked
someone
me
from the
that
station.
several times.
See,
you
it's
say
just
no.
it's so combative.
I mean, I just
Combative?
don't.
Combative.
Would you want to
No.
actually go golfing, just not with them, but with me as a show?
Aw.
Perhaps, yeah, but right now the funds don't allow. Kind of on a major budget.
Play like Antelope Greens. I like Antelope Greens.
I don't want to go
No, it's a par 3 course. It's great.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Antelope Greens.
Maybe mini golf.
Mini golf's expentive too.
Mini golf
Is
It's
getting bad.
ridiculous.
It was
You can't
like
even do
it was like
anything anymore.
$55 for 3 people at
Scandia?
no the
Mineshaft?
no Sunsplash.
Mineshaft. I don't think that's been
Sunsplash?
open
Yeah,
for 30
Sunsplash.
years.
It was 18 holes was like $55 for
Are
2
you
adults and a kid.
serious?
man, I'm on.
Do you also get to go on the slide?
No, that's not included.
Water parks are scary.
Yeah, my son he saved up and he bought himself a season pass because all his friends were doing it to Sunsplash last year.
Well, if all your friends are jumping off a bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I think he went 4 times.
Paid for itself.
Yeah, my nephew is obsessed with that place. Sold
Did you
one.
say, son, you've got a pool at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, as a matter of
Do you have
fact.
a slide? No.
No, but I think we talked about getting one. You can get one on Amazon. It's not great.
Sunsplash not great.
No.
Water parks.
Honestly, and look, I know I get it. I understand. So don't be texting me. I have a really hard time swimming in places
Me
where
too.
I know I'm just
Me too.
absolutely covered in urine.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Saturday night.
Same. What does that matter? Because you're also
Just hammered, and
You're also urinating
Hey, why
in the
not?
pools.
No, I'm upset. I was told, as many of us were back when we were younger, that our pool had a special chemical in it.
Blue ring.
And that's a wives' tale or husband's tale, whatever. But I still kind of. Plus, it's just gross, dude. And someone's gonna be like, with the chlorine, it actually. I don't care. You pee in the pool, and then the pee spreads, and the next thing you know, you're literally. And think about it, Sunsplash, where you got these kids. It's like a South Park
it's
episode.
just pee.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, I don't think our sponsors would have pee in their water.
Which ones? Are you? Oh well, I'm not talking about Sunsplash. That water's clear. I'm talking about like the other ones.
The bad ones.
Yeah, that one. That's some of the best. Honestly, I would probably drink it out of a faucet.
Hey, did you hear that, Sunsplash? Dave wants to come over and take a big glass of water.
Why not? It's clean. I'm saying in public pools in general, though, that aren't Sunsplash. I
would beg to differ. I'm sure the Tahoe public pool when I was a kid was just fantastic.
You know what? You're going to deny this. I'll bet you were a pool peer.
Huh?
I'll bet you were a pool
Oh,
peer.
no.
Oh, I'll bet you were.
What does that even mean?
I'll bet you peed
in the pool.
I'll bet you peed. You did the lip thing. I'll bet you peed in pools because I can see you, little Chris, just being like, swim in my pee, suckers.
No, I think of others.
That's why he did it.
Exactly. You were thinking it'd be a good thing. Matt?
No.
I'm on the fence because on one hand, I could totally see Matt doing that. On the other hand, kind of a pretty hefty religious background, going to Jessup.
What does that have to do with
good moral
peeing?
code,
I mean,
ethics?
the one that's making all the accusations was the big one.
Are you doing the whoever smelt it dealt
Yeah,
thing?
you would go by you'd swim by one of your friends and say like, "Hey, does this water feel warmer?"
You know what? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
First off, great bit. That's like, do you smell something burning? Secondly, you know for a fact I wouldn't. You know because I would, if I peed in a pool, I would be convinced I would like die in a car crash. Like, yes, I'm a big karma dude, man. I think
you're lying.
Huge,
Every single thing that every fan does
karma guy.
at home or at the stadium
I don't cheat
makes
at
a direct
poker.
impact in
I
the
don't
game.
cheat at anything. I can't. No, I know that, but I'm saying
You never lie.
He's perfect, is what he's saying.
No, I'm
He's
far
very
from
perfect.
Why basketball
perfect.
Jesus talks to him.
Very
He
perfect.
does. No, not perfect. Just not a peer. Well, I do pee.
Oh,
Breaking news.
That's a big problem then for your
I did
kidneys.
this morning, by the way, like 2 a.m.
Maybe that's worse.
One of those where you're leaning on the wall, but you're leaning on the wall and you're saying,
And like you and Richie were discussing that yesterday.
not to fall.
No, he and Richie on Twitter were discussing like leaning
On
against
Twitter?
fences
Because
versus sitting on fences and peeing.
I was trying to make a thing where I was talking about getting the new Nintendo Celebrity Birthdays back, and
Wii Sports.
I was saying this had me on the fence. This other one then put me on top of the fence, and now this game's put me over the fence. And I'm buying one of them Switches, and Richie was like,
buying one of them
Switches.
Give me one of them Switches.
Mason, go get me a Switch.
Yeah, find me a Switch immediately, son. My little ginger nugget. Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, do you have a ginger in your family?
Yeah, my dog, Red.
There you go. Have a Crumble Cookie. Jason Rose.
Hey, this date, what year was the movie Speed released?
Ooh, Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock.
1996.
93.
94.
That's right, 1994.
We have a correct answer, Chris and Matt.
Oh,
1994.
geez. Get
Happy
outta
birthday,
here.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Bill
Burr?
52.
Blubber?
56.
55.
58.
We have a correct answer, Christopher Lod. 58. Bill Burr.
Well, here he goes again.
Let's go with Kate Upton.
Oh.
Why do we even play?
Kate.
Married to Justin Verlander.
Isn't that
Happily?
I
I'm
call
thinking of Kate
him
Hudson.
Justin
No.
Upton. Wait, isn't that a baseball player too?
Yes, yeah, it
Justin
is.
Upton, yeah, the Upton brothers.
Kate Upton is 39.
I think she's like 36.
Big 4-0.
41.
Kayla's closest 34.
Whoa.
She's young.
Happy
Oh,
birthday
man.
Yep.
Robbing the cradle.
Mm-hmm.
to Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, me too.
Love her.
Although, ask me a question about her later that I won't say on the air. Elizabeth Hurley.
She was in Saved by the Bell?
No.
No.
That's Berkeley.
Oh.
Elizabeth Hurley is 59. Who
is that?
Elizabeth Hurley. Have you ever seen the clothing line?
I didn't like
With
you doing
the
that.
Hurley.
Oh.
She's the founder of the
61.
Isn't that a motorcycle brand?
Yes.
61.
64.
Mm-hmm.
63.
Oh, we have a correct answer. It goes to Kayla Anderson.
Let's go.
61.
She's 61.
Let's go, baby.
That's depressing. All right.
Damn, Dave.
Great Austin Powers reference.